Hi, I'm Any New Province, and I just finished up the league with Pascal 3000's Pauper Challenge winning Boros Monarch. I'm just here to remind you that you can like the video or subscribe to the channel down below. I'd seriously appreciate it. It's a great way to let me know that you've enjoyed everything, and it really encourages me to keep making great Pauper content. As always, you can choose which match you'd like to be the Monarch in by clicking on the timestamp in the description down below. Enjoy the league. Off to the races. Whoop-de-whoop. We run the die roll playing first. Oh, this is a good hand. So I don't know if I'm keeping it, but I don't really know if you run out Glint. I guess turn 2 will probably attack with Thraben Inspector, playing on tap land, and pick up Thraben Inspector with Core Skyfisher. I think is exactly what's going to happen. No artifact lands to bounce with our other stuff. Okay, so go to combat, get in. And I could just play a tap land, I guess, here. 7.5, that's not too bad. Of course, Skyfisher. Not getting dazed or anything. All right, pretty good start. Last turn. Bolt in hand for when that's relevant. Overgrown Battlement, oh my goodness. Is this going to be just like a super fast, that's a good draw. A super fast Freed from the Real kill? Oh my gosh. It better not be. I'm going to be so mad. All right, we'll go to combat. Attack. It does need a Sun Titan real bad. It would be pretty amazing with a Sun Titan. This is kind of tough. I don't know if we want to leave up Lightning Bolt. Lightning Bolt can't kill Overgrown Battlement. They can play like a Jotty Offshoot and Freed from the Real next turn, which we can't interact with Lightning. Well, we might be able to interact with it with Lightning Bolt. So I think I'm going to... I might Thraben Inspector Boros Garrison. I think I'm just going to play as many creatures as I can. So I'm going to play Ancient Den, because if we don't put a clock on them, they're just going to combo off and win. Yes, we would love to return an artifact we control to our hand. Okay, play Thraben Inspector, leave up Bolt for another Defender. Last turn. And it looks like they're just going to pass. They're going into their second main phase. It's like Jotty Offshoot or something. Wall of Roots. Okay. Fair enough. And 3 green mana is Axebane Guardian. All right. Well, that's not good. So they have multiple creatures that can combo off here with Freed from the Real. This only adds green. Okay, so... kill Axebane Guardian, or try to kill Axebane Guardian. It works. Good. I'm going to draw a card right away. And another Glinthawk. Okay, well, at the very least, we can put a good clock on them, but we're not developing our mana at all. I guess that doesn't really matter. So I'll play out another Glinthawk. Picking up our Ancient Den. And go to combat, swing for 4. You gotta put a fast clock on them or they're just gonna combo off and win. Let's see if they have another combo creature this turn that can win them the game. They sure like passing straight to through to their second main phase. Apparently this deck does not plan to go to combat ever against anyone. A fine strategy. All right, they're going to tap 5 mana. Is a Small Drifter. Okay, that's interesting. Cool. So I can trade with one of our Glinthawks. Going to draw them a couple cards, give them another shot at combo stuff. We're going to tap 2 green, play another Battlement. Okay, well, they've got lots of mana. Tons of mana. We're just going to keep drawing lands for the rest of our lives. Good, good, good. Guys, that was so many lands. Like, so many lands. They're probably going to trade with... yeah, trade with Muldrifter. I know, right? How many, like... oh, man. We've seen a bunch of extra cards, too. Well, if we die, we die. There's Jotty Offshoot. Still no colored mana for their Freed from the Real combo. Yep, gonna gain some life off of Jotty Offshoot. I feel like Swirling Sandstorm is pretty good against this deck. Alright, what do you got now? Bunch of mana, that's for sure. Why did I get rid of this Axebane Guardian before they could do anything about it? Just like lead the Stampede or something crazy. Pulses back, Muldrifter. Okay. It's up to 16. Ugh. This is disgusting. We're not even going to get to see a bunch of their deck. Yep, here comes Muldrifter. Draw some cards. Yeah, we drew one Glinthawk, I think. Yeah, we have seen a ton of lands. I don't know if you went back for a second there. Let's see what we draw. Yeah, okay. Oh, let's get a redraw. Skyfisher, okay. Well, I think we might as well bog them now. As much as I would like to Skyfisher and put more of a clock on them, I kind of think we should Bazooka Bog here just to get rid of this Axebane Guardian now that we know they're Pulse of Marasa-ing. But I guess they can do it in response, right? Yeah, so they can pull if they have Pulse in hand, they can just Pulse right away if they want to. So it's almost more worth it to keep being proactive. I'm gonna attack. I don't see not attacking winning us this game by any means. Interesting little storm count we got over here, a little cheeky storm count. Play out Ancient Den, play Core Skyfisher, and pick up the Alchemist Vial. All right, let's see what happens. Yeah, wow. Pretty much any number of removal spells would have done a lot better. Oh, looks like they're gonna go get freed from the reel. Hey, Matt, what's up, man? We're in the mana flood world. I'm usually more okay getting flooded than getting screwed. At least now I could have a live top deck. Oh, I knew Lead the Stampede was going to be in this deck. That's pretty sweet, actually. I kind of like that. Does this deck have Swirling Sandstorm? I wish I knew what their combo was too. I don't know if they're going to. They might show us here. They might have like a Valakut something or other. I think that, and this is the free deck that Emblovo has been playing. So I'm fairly certain they're going to be playing that Invoker as their win condition. So we'll bring in Prismatic Strands for that. So where are you guys on the mana flood, mana screw level? Do you prefer to get screwed or flooded? Let's play Vial, I guess. I don't think we need to fix our mana immediately. You like Trickery? That's funny. Okay, well, let's play out Prophetic Prism to see if that makes anything matter. So we might have to. That's funny, deck. That's a funny joke you did there. No way to interact at instant speed with anything. So I think let's bog them, I guess, to get rid of that Axebane Guardian, because that could be an out. So we'll bog you. Go to combat, swing with our Skyfishers, pass the turn. They've got 3 cards in hand. And they're not doing anything. So unless, and they didn't drift for Freed from the Reel or Axebane Guardian, so I'm almost certain that they have just the whole combo in hand. Some spicy old gain 3s over there. Sweet. Yeah, what do you guys prefer to get mana flooded or mana screwed? What do you think? What's worse? Mana flood or mana screw? Or are they both bad? Play Thraben Inspector. Draw card. We're on some pretty low impact stuff here. Oh, if we could play that Palace Sentinels, that'd be pretty rad. But we can't. So I guess we'll play Windscarred Crag. Go to combat and swing. If they're gonna win, they're gonna win. We don't really have any way to prevent that. We can stop their creatures from dying, except for Wall of Roots, so like their Pulse of Marasas aren't turned on. They could put a Glinthawk back to our hand. The helplessness that comes with being screwed makes me prefer Flooded. Opponent doesn't know for sure you're sitting on a buttload. Yeah, it's true. I actually have a bunch of 8-drops in my hand. Next turn, things are going to get just wild. So we have a contingency if they're trying to win with an attacker somehow, I guess. But we're going to get this Palace Sentinels down next turn, and hopefully that will... I'm going to combat, because they might have counter magic. There's a chance that they have counter magic. So we'll try to play around that as best as we can. They might have fogs too. That's smushing. Okay, so let's play a Skyfisher. Pick up a Thraben Inspector. They don't want to counter our Skyfisher, so I don't... let's play Plains. Play our Thraben Inspector. Don't want to counter that. I think they're F6'd. Okay, let's play up Palace Sentinels. Maybe we'll draw some burn. Maybe this will be it. Last turn. Draw an extra card. It's a Palace Sentinels. Okay, come on. Don't have it. Don't have it here somehow. We're going to gain a Jillian life. Yep. I feel like Guardian of the Guild... No, Guardian of the Guild Pack doesn't even do it because they have this stupid shield sphere. We're going to hold our burn until it will kill them because of the way instant speed interaction is kind of at a premium when they're trying to resolve free from the reels on stuff. You're sending me a message. You truly are sending a message. Hand is full of lands and missing on lead is fun. Oh, yeah, they whiffed on lead to Stampede. That's actually brutal. Oh my goodness, they're lucky like I am. I'm gonna let them know after I finish playing my turn. I'll let them know that missing on lead is brutal, because it is. Pretty good chance you get hits on lead. Okay, so we'll tap some stuff, make some more birds, and I guess just Boros Garrison back. I don't know, like Windscarred Crag? Windscarred Krog? Last turn. Draw card, it's a journey. So if they play like an Axebane Guardian down, that's okay. Okay, opponent's not having it on. Let's keep going. Slow rolling that smushing. Okay, so they are going to be playing Freed from the Reel on something. My opponent bragging about how they could easily still win. I think we're just gonna move away from that for now. So yeah, what are they getting up to over there? Maybe Pyroblasts are worth it. I guess we saw Wholesome Marasa, so Relic might be worth it. This is a weird deck, guys. But they are a blue deck, and I think they're freed from the Reel. So Pyroblasts are probably good. So I'll take out the Electrickery. It's not doing anything. Probably take out a couple bolts, because we want to remove their combo pieces. If they can't combo off, we just win. And what do you guys think? What else comes out here? Maybe a Journey. They're a little less efficient than Pyroblast can be. I feel like bolting them to death is probably good too, though. Like bolts and Galvanic Blasts is probably a decent strategy. You did the thing again, be back in 5. Okay, see you in a few minutes. Prismatic Strands is going to be good because it just shuts down their win condition. So yeah, so maybe we'll go down the burn, but that could be incorrect. What do you guys think? Do we go down the burn? I think we go down the burn. But then we have to win with flyers. Burn could be like an alternate win con. Maybe Standard Bearer is a little too cute. Maybe we don't actually need that. We probably want a Lightning Bolt or two over a Standard Bearer. No, I don't feel like they have a way to deal with this. Might... This is tough. Maybe I'll take out a Journey. And I don't think a Bolt kills enough of their stuff. And I feel like if they have to resolve a Freed from the Reel on a Standard Bearer, we're in pretty good shape. So I'm going to go like that. Maybe going down removal wasn't a good idea, but I don't really care about all those defenders on the battlefield. This is pretty fine. I feel like once we start attacking with 1,000,000 bird tokens, we'll be in pretty good shape. As long as they don't combo off and win first, but we have Pyroblast as a contingency, so that's always nice. We're going to go Windscarred Crag, Great Furnace. So they'll have one turn to do what they want to do. There's a Galvanic Blast. That's pretty nice. That should also be able to instant speed remove creatures. Man, I would be pretty gutted if I was them too, though. Like, missing that many times, or like, you know, drawing a jillion lands. Can't feel very good. So do we want to try, I guess in order for us to get a bunch of white mana in time, we might, no, if they have counter spells, we definitely don't want them countering our Battle Screeches. So we'll see if they want to counter this. Turns out they don't. Last turn. And now we can hit our white mana on time without going 2 shields down, which is nice. Opponent's just going to stay on 2 lands and pass. Maybe they're getting screwed on green mana. Have I found somebody that is as unlucky as I am? Maybe, finally. because that's why I lose all the time. It's because I'm so unlucky. Can't see any reason not to just Boros Garrison here, so let's Garrison, I guess. It'll give us the best chance of hitting all the untapped mana we want when we want it, and I'll pass. Kind of sucks discarding the land size here, or hand size here, I guess. But I don't want to just throw a turned off Galvanic Blast at their face. So maybe we'll pitch this Snow-Covered Plains. I hope it doesn't matter. Just continue to be on gas. Okay, so they're not going to do anything. That's cool. I am down with the not doing stuff. Do we want to leave a Pyroblast backup for our first Battle Screech? But they're not doing anything. I'm going to play Windscarred Crag, and next turn we'll start resolving Battle Screeches. Yeah, they do. They really do have to rely on their combo. I think, anyway. They found their green mana. Alright, so there's Overgrown Battlement. Sure. So we will Battle Screech. We're not going to fight their counterspell. If they want to counter Battle Screech, that's cool. We'll just try to resolve another one next turn. Yeah, the life gain is almost irrelevant. Ooh, okay, so they're just going to let it resolve. That's sweet. We'll pass. We have a turned off Galvanic Blast, but we have a turned on Pyroblast. So there's Jotty Offshoot. Don't really care about that. Yep. Jillion mana. Muldrifter. Kind of want to counter a Muldrifter. But I don't know. I don't know if countering a Muldrifter is worth it. If I counter the Muldrifter and they have the combo in hand, let's just lead. Okay. Well, there's nothing we can do about that. Let's see what they find off Lead the Stampede. Overgrown Battlement and a Tutor. Okay. So they get another Battlement. They have their Looter. And we're just gonna put a bunch of birds on the battlefield next turn. Okay. Well, being choked on white mana might become relevant. But we're gonna start swinging for a lot now. Stop these birds. Tap additional birds. And start swinging for approximately 1 million next turn. I don't want to play out Secluded Steppe. I might want to cycle at end of turn. I kind of don't want to keep picking up artifacts. I might just play Untap Mountain here so that I can cycle while leaving up counter magic. And that's what we'll do. Alright, go ahead. I don't feel inclined to be bazooka-bogging away a single Lead the Stampede. Yep, I'm gonna gain some life off the Jotty Offshoot. We can't kill Axebane Guardian with this Galvanic Blast, which kind of sucks. There's Mnemonic Wall for Lead the Stampede. I think I will counter a Mnemonic Wall. I feel like that's some pretty good value. So they still get a good amount of green mana, but yeah, there's Axebane Guardian. So we're kind of hoping we hit an artifact here. They can't cast Lead the Stampede yet. Just removal that can kill it would be fine too. Okay. Well, we're gonna get to draw a couple cards about it. So let's Skyfisher, pick up Alchemist Vial, cast Alchemist Vial. Drew a card. 2 Galvanic Blasts will do it. Although that doesn't seem optimal. I'm going to leave it up anyway, instead of casting the Skyfisher, because if they just have Freed from the Real in hand, if they have Freed from the Real protection in hand, then it's pretty bad. Maybe we just want to do this now. Yeah. Kill Axebane Guardian. Hopefully they don't have protection. Doesn't seem like they do. Get in with the birds. Could have attacked with all. Can't do anything about that. We will Bazooka Bog, just in case they have a Pulse Marasa. At least we'll get it out of their hand now. Doesn't seem like they do. Okay, pass turn. Oh, baby. Living on the edge against Freed from the Real combo. They got a 2-turn clock. But we don't have interaction, so, like, I don't... You know, we're kind of living on the edge here. Gonna get Axebane Guardian. Probably, maybe Pulse Marasa, get back Drift of Phantasms or something weird like that. Gonna lead the Stampede, gonna lead. Yep. What do you find? What are those juicy lead targets? They might whiff again. Oh my goodness. Oh no, they didn't. Okay, there's Shield Sphere. And Axebane Guardian. Oh my god, do they have Freed from the Real mana? They're just gonna cast it now? No, that wouldn't be a good strat, I don't think. Turn comes back, there's Bolt. So let's go to combat, swing with everything. And maybe we'll try to find a Pyroblast to force through this Bolt on Axebane Guardian. But I will be bolting it on my turn. I just really don't want to give them the chance to find more interaction. They have it. Play Alchemist Vial. Draws Great Furnace. Okay, so let's try to bolt Axebane Guardian here. It works. We'll pick up our Bazooka Bog. Opponent's sending a message. Oh, we should have bolted them. Oh, I guess I was playing around Pulse Marasa. Rip. Oh my god, if we lose now. Yeah, that was pretty dumb. So let's see if they've got it. They got a shot now. Yeah, that was dumb. But sometimes you play like a dummy. That was a true punt. And we didn't get punished for it. That really sucks for our opponent. All right, let's see if I can survive in the illustrious 1-0 bracket. Been a while. Been a while since I've been 1-0, 2-0. This hand looks pretty good. Although it has tap lands, I think I'm going to keep it. All we have to do is hit 1 untap land, hit this Prophetic Prism on time, and start cantripping like madmen. We can Lightning Bolt their first important threat, and if it's some kind of hyper-aggressive Blitz deck, then we can Prismatic Strands them. And it could be Blitz, it could be Mono Blue Delver too. Who knows, it could just be more Freed from the Real. I'm fine with that too. Palace Sentinels. Okay, pretty early for that, but we're going to be drawing a lot of cards, so we should be able to hit our land drops. Hopefully we hit our land drops. There's Delver. Well, that's good. We have this Lightning Bolt. I highly doubt they have, like, main deck Hydroblast or something to ruin our day with that. We can't do anything else, so I'm going to do this, and then before they can, like, snap, I guess they can Vapor Snag their own Delver. That puts them pretty far behind. They're probably holding up Brainstorm. Actually, if that's the case, what are the chances they're holding up Brainstorm here? Let's go to our end step. We could do it on their upkeep. I don't really want to do it on their upkeep either. I feel like we should do this before they have Spell Stutter Sprite mana up. So you can Vapor Snag your own Delver. Yeah, cool. You're at 19. You can't Spell Stutter Prismatic or Prophetic Prism, so I guess they can Daze it, but let's try an untap land here and not have to worry about that. I'm not going to Ponder or Preordain or anything. Okay, so play Ancient Den. Play Prophetic Prism. It might be kind of greedy to run a Glinthawk into something here, but I don't think, like, considering what our board state looks like, yeah, we can pick it up with Core Skyfisher next turn or Glinthawk. So we will Glinthawk. We would love to. I should always yes to that. Pick up a Prophetic Prism and pass turn. We could even Glinthawk to hit our land drop next turn, which is pretty sweet. You have this deck in paper, don't you, Matt? How do you feel about it so far? See if they're going to flip their Delver. 3 cards in hand. They're not flipping Delver. All right, well, what have you got then? What do we have to be worried about here? Vapor Snag is pretty bad against us. They're going to attack with Delver. So this is Piracy Charm. Yeah, I'm blocking. There's no way. Like, I'd rather trade my Glinthawk than have them get a Ninja down. So if they want a Piracy Charm, then good for them. Ooh, Mutagenic Growth. Cool. Well, that's okay. It's worth not getting ninja'd. They're on 2 cards in hand. We're in okay shape. They could Spell Stutter, so let's Prism and see if we can hit a land. Or we could just Glinthawk, pick up Ancient Den. Replay Ancient Den. No. I think we want to Prism Glinthawk again. I guess we could like Skyfisher back a land, and then that plays around Spell Stutter as well. Gives us a better chance at having. Yeah, I'm actually going to Skyfisher here, pick up a land to make our untapped land drop, and then try to play a Prophetic Prism to see if they. Because if they have hard counter here, I'm still going to want to resolve this Glinthawk. Okay, so they're cool with that. Pick up Ancient Den. Replay Ancient Den and Prophetic Prism. Cool. We get to draw a card. And it's another Glinthawk. Sweet. So that guarantees we'll have some stuff to do next turn. We're not hustling our way to this Palace Sentinels just yet. Ooh, okay. So they're going to snag the Skyfisher. That's kind of worst case scenario. Let's see if they have a Ninja of the Deep Hours here. Got 10 decks all sleeved up. Sideboards ready to go. I like it. Just don't like getting run over by Stompy, and I suck too bad to play your. It is tough. It is tough to play a good blue-red. It's a really good deck. They got their Ninja. Lucky them. Okay. Delver and an Unknown in hand. They're going to replay the Delver. So, do we just place Palace Sentinels here? No, that's way too risky. We do want to start hitting our land drops. So let's Galvanic Blast this Ninja. Because we don't want anything nasty to happen about it. We'll play a land. Play Skyfisher. Pick up... nope, that was the wrong play. We will pick up Prophetic Prism. And yeah, that was supposed to be Glinthawk picking up Prophetic Prism. I'm going to pretend we were playing around days, but I can't really see that being the case. I might just Glinthawk and pick up my land here. Like, I know it seems kind of risky, but I want to start getting in. Yes. I'm going to always yes to that next time. So we'll get up to 4 mana. I might play a Palace Sentinels next turn. They flip this Delver. I could think twice about that. We'll see what they reveal. If they reveal like another... No, they don't reveal another Vapor Snag or something. So it's like a Spell Stutter. We can't get too aggressive yet. That would have been a good idea. But they didn't have 2 untapped mana, I don't think. What is this? 3 blue. It's weird. Yeah, I was going to say. I don't really know what they'd be... Okay, they're going to cast a couple of Fairy Miscreants. No, just a Fairy Miscreant and a Delve. Okay. Main board Electrickery. Let's go. Maybe they're thinking about whether they want to... Okay, so... I'm not going to become the Monarch yet. I'm okay kind of sitting where I am. So we'll play out this Prophetic Prism. There's Boros Garrison. We will Glinthawk, pick up the Prophetic Prism. And just play a Bazooka Bog, I guess. Just to get us down. No, I guess we're at hand size. Okay, so let's play this Boros Garrison out. Pick up a snow cover and I'm gonna pass. I think we're better off being defensive here. We can make sure that our board stays in better shape against something that might ruin our day when we play our Palace Sentinels. Delver's still not flipping, so they're drawing another creature this turn. We should be wary of that. So they've seen 2 creatures. The last one was probably either Fairy or Delver. This is probably also a Fairy or a Delver. Okay. So let's play a Prophetic Prism, draw a card. This could be Spell Stutter now. No such luck. Not drawing out any stutters. Journey. Okay. Play a land. I kind of want to get, if I'm going to cast Palace Sentinels, I want to do it on a turn where I have Prismatic Strands up so that they can't do anything wild with those 2 cards that they have in hand. I am going to attack here at the risk of getting sixed. If things get real desperate by the end of our turn, then I can Prismatic Strands. And that kind of even puts us in a better position to flash it back out of our graveyard if we can resolve a Palace Sentinels next turn. Although we could just try to Journey a Delver. Which seems okay too. But I think I'm going to pass. We'll see. If they flip, I'll Prismatic Strands. Yeah, they've got to have at least 1 Spell Stutter. I totally agree. Still not flipping Delvers, so here comes the rest of the fairies. I'm assuming a ninja's coming here, but we can always Strands it if they want to tap really low. Here they come. Yep. No problem. We'll go into blocks. No ninjas. Sounds good. I'll take 3. Thank you very much for the follow, 3 Lance XX. I really appreciate it. Thanks. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're enjoying it. Playing some Boros Monarch that won the Popper Challenge this week. Did a great job. Okay, so we'll untap. Let's just snap off this Journey on the Spire Golem, see if they do have a counterspell in hand. Because we can just leave back blockers and resolve a Palace Sentinels here if they do decide to Spell Stutter this. Okay. So they're going to have 3 flyers and an unknown. This is a little risky, but I feel like we're going to have to start getting the card advantage engine going. So let's do that. Palace Sentinels. They have 1, 2, 3. I guess they could have. I guess they could get in. They could suicide their board in to get the monarchy next turn, but that should put us in a pretty good position to get it back. So go ahead. We'll draw an extra card. Bunch of lands. Gonna flip your Delvers finally. This would be a pretty good time to do it. They can almost assuredly. Maybe they're even like pondering, like they see the non-creature spell and they're like, maybe I shouldn't. Opponent's sending a message. It has been pretty unlucky. I hope you guys are okay with me bantering on with my my opponents. Do you guys like that, or is that not par for the course? If I narrate what I say, does that make it any better? Is our opponent going to suicide in here? Doesn't look like it. Nice. Okay, cool. So now that we have Prismatic Strand, oh my god, the lands! Come on, dude. All right, well, I don't see any reason for us to be discarding the hand size, so let's just bog them. And I think we're going to just pass here. We have no way to attack through that Spire Golem just yet, so we're going to have to pass. Hold up Prismatic Strands, draw an extra card, maybe find some removal for the Spire Golem. It's another land? Okay, Chad, I need the energy. I need the land energy. Opponent not flipping Delvers, us hitting a bunch of lands. They flip a snap. That's pretty sweet. And they draw. What just happened there? Did they have a card in hand? Yeah, they had a creature in hand. So they just didn't get their chance to play a snap. And will you attack with everything? Little do they know. They're not going to attack. Maybe they're wary. Maybe they're wary of our prismatic strands. Okay, there's a bolt. I don't know, man. Hitting this many lands in a row definitely makes things kind of awkward. I feel like we're just playing into a spell stutter. They have spell stutter snap in hand, so they can just snap whatever they want. Spell stutter whatever they want. I guess we could just start attacking. See how they block. But they could kind of eat our board, right? They could eat our board, snap a creature. They'd be left with one more creature and at least one more in hand. So it's kind of inopportune because I don't think we're supposed to start attacking yet. We should definitely play a bit faster. Yeah, that would be kind of okay. But they get to eat something with Spire Golem, which I'm not cool with. I guess I can try to bolt it, but then they'll probably counter it with bolts. They'll counter it with Spell Stutter Sprite. And I just don't see that going very well. Because we can't remove the Spell Stutter Sprite. But that could be correct. We're just playing around Spell Stutter here. Let's do it. Because they might want to Spell Stutter Prismatic Strands. Yeah. Thank you, Guts. Oh, your name. Guts Duty? Is that what that is? Yeah, so if they know what we've got going on, this is a lot worse for us. We'll play Untapped Mountain. Yeah, okay. So Strands doesn't do anything here. You take 6. Play a land. I almost just kind of want to hold this bolt to try to kill them with, right? Like, next turn, we can definitely engineer a way where bolt just kills them. Yeah, let's just pass. I'm going to hold this bolt. Draw a card. Bolt. It's another Strands. Pretty good. We'll see if they want to do anything here. No. Okay, so we'll pitch Boros Garrison, pass the turn. All right, what have you got? A land, okay. They won't just suicide in here, because, like, we've got it if they do. Maybe they will, I don't know. 2 counters doesn't kill us? Okay, so seeing as how I have a jillion Prismatic Strands here, go to blocks. Yep, no blockers, can't block. We will Prismatic Strands to maintain the monarchy. And see if they feel like countering that. And next turn, if they let any of our attackers get in, that's just game. Especially if they try to counter this now. We could just hold out for more burn. Spooking them. Oh, we're spooky, all right. Spooky and low on time. We're pretty much the Spookmaster Flashes in here. Spook Ghosts. All right, what's this? There's Spell Stutter. Okay. Sure. So Spell Stutter comes. Should we try to bolt them in response? Let's try to bolt them. No. That's not the right play. We could just Prismatic Strands again. Yeah, so let's Prismatic Strands again. See how they feel about this. They have lots of blockers. They have Snap. Snap is their only card in hand. So what are you going to do? Snap Spell Stutter. Try to Snap Spell Stutter. So we will Bolt Spell Stutter. Now they have no cards in hand. And we're still the Monarch. And I think we're doing pretty good here. I maybe should have saved the Bolt for their face, considering Snap was the only card in their hand, but I feel like... Yeah. Alright, cool. So I'm okay with how that went. Turn comes to us. We get another Palace Sentinels. We attack. I should have saved that Bolt, I think. Yeah, I'm almost deeply regretting using that Bolt up. Yeah, and they would have countered the Bolt, you're right. Or they would have countered the Prismatic Strands. They would have had more blockers. So we can't punish them for eating our Glinthawk here. We can force through 4 damage if they don't want to make any trades. So let's do that again, considering we can just maintain being the Monarch for a bit. Let's let them eat a Glinthawk. Maybe they'll like block, block, double block or something, and then take 2. No, they're just going to eat Glinthawk and go to 1. Sure. All right, guys, instant speed removal off the top. Let's go. One time. No whammies. They must be hoping for no Bolt. Yeah. All right. What do we draw? Bolt. Dang it. That's a really bad instant speed draw. But it gives us more draw to outs next turn, so yeah, let's see what they found this time. I might just let them get in. Like, our life total isn't under very much pressure. If they feel like moving blockers out of the way for us, we can just steal the Monarchy back next turn. But if they decide to swing with a bunch of stuff, then... Or if they drop a Ninja, I guess. Alright. Fair enough. So they must have another Spell Stutter in hand. Alright. So we'll go through to blocks. No blocks. And we'll try to Prismatic Strands again. Bloop. They let it go. Not going to show us what they have in hand. Well, there's a Galvanic Blast. So let's play a land, play Thraben Inspector. What if they have another counter? They can't, right? Let's play... I don't know, man. I guess we gotta try to make them have it. Galvanic Blast. You get a Spell Stutter. Nice, we got it. Sweet. Okay, so bring in our Electrickeries. Bring in our Pyroblasts. Prismatic Strands seem pretty freaking good there. I don't know how good Journey is. Is 3 Electricities too many? Probably. Yeah. I think I'm fine enough with 2 Electricities. Galvanic Blasts and Lightning Bolts deal with just about everything in their deck, and so do Pyroblasts. Journey to Nowhere is a lot more inefficient, so we'll take out Journeys. These are really good against counter spells, which is why I want them to be there. Yeah, you didn't make me lose. Remember back when Treasure Cruise was legal? I'm half okay with not having been here for that era. Yeah, I don't think we want too many Electricities. Let's maybe go down 1 Prismatic Strands. They have so many flyers, I almost feel like Palace Sentinels is worse. We have a lot of contingencies. We have a lot of ways to stop them from getting in. How do they sideboard? So they bring in a bunch of Hydroblasts. Maybe Annuls, but Annuls aren't very good. So it's going to be Hydroblasts and Annuls. It almost makes sense to like next level it and leave the Journeys in. No, it doesn't. Because Annul is just as good against Journey. Yeah. I don't know. It's kind of tough. Oh, Treasure Cruise is good. Treasure Cruise is really good. I feel like Prismatic Strands is good in this matchup too. I almost feel like that's not what I should be cutting here. I might just go down a couple bolts. Because it's susceptible to spell stutter sprites. This helps us continue to be the Monarch really effectively. This doesn't kill Spire Golem and it gets countered by spell stutter sprite. I guess all of this other stuff does too. Okay, let's take her to Strands. I'm running out of time. Take her to Strands, and I'm going to take out 1 bolt. And I'm going to submit like that. All right, guys, let's keep going. Go for the perfects. Okay. See whether or not they... Ugh. Unkeepable hands. Good. Mulligan. Oh man, this is bad too. This is really bad. We'd have to top deck exactly a land for this to do anything. If we find a land, this is good. Good enough. Do we just hope for it? I think there's so many 5s that are worse than this. And we can recover from... Yeah. Let's try to find a land. Electricity to the bottom. We can do it. Turn 1 Fairy Miscreant. That's a turn 2 Ninja if I ever saw one. Mountain. Come on. Mountain. Untapped land. It's okay. But we're just going to play a tap land. It's having Thraben Inspector out right this second isn't that relevant. Pass the turn. This lets us get up to 2 mana for a Prophetic Prism, and then at least we have red mana active to start killing ninjas. We're going to get to draw a couple cards off of it, which I certainly don't like. No ninja! Ooh. Okay. So let's Prism. See if they get the Spell Stutter. Just a null. Okay, sure. Go ahead. We got there! Hey Shades, how you doing tonight? Welcome, welcome. Opponent's on 4 cards in hand. Gonna land a ninja? Doesn't look like it. Nope. Just gonna let us go down to 18. I wonder if they found another annul. It's questionable. Just finding red mana here would be so sweet. Glinthawk. Okay. Well, I don't feel like I'm under a ton of pressure, but I feel like they wouldn't leave mana up unless they were planning on countering a Prophetic Prism here. I still feel like we have to go for it. I guess we can Glinthawk, pick up our land, replay the land. And if they counter this, at least we get a Thraben Inspector. And it's one less counter in their hand that can hit a Prophetic Prism. So let's let them think about spell stuttering. Just woke up, huh? You must be in the upside down. There's spell stutter, yep. Run 3 cards in hand. Play out Thraben Inspector, pass. So at least we start hitting them for something now. And it's our Prophetic Prism didn't get hit. That's right, yeah. We still had another play this turn. We have a way to start drawing cards so that we don't have to run Prophetic Prisms into Spell Stutter sprites. Hopefully we start hitting land drops again at some point this week. All right, we're at 16. Yep. Raby Daddy. Well, I think I'm just going to try to hit a land drop because they're obviously leaving up interaction here. Okay, sure. I know it's Delver, it's hard to play around them not hitting interaction, but any untapped land there would have let us do something. So I think it was worth the risk because this isn't looking very good. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but you're definitely disadvantaged here. I'll just have a disclaimer that any tilting after this point is completely warranted. Prepare for the tilts. All right, so gotta do a bit of card selecting. See if they're finally gonna tap low for the ninja. Or not, okay. Great Furnace, that is a good draw. It kind of sucks that we have to play Great Furnace to play around Spell Stutter and Daze, but it is what it is. I don't think they're running Dazes. I feel like they're not. So let's see what this is. If they recognize that we have a Bolt in hand, then maybe they won't run it out. But I'd like to know for sure. I also like to draw my cards pre-combat. Just because that's what I know. Do you guys know of any, like, can you guys think of any, like, next level plays where you don't play you don't main phase your Bolt? Let's leave some interaction up for Ninja next turn. Because I feel like things are going to start going sideways now. Geez, that third Electrickery is looking pretty hot here, eh? All right, let's see what they have here. Should be noted that we have like 10 points of burn in our hand. Yeah, that's what I think too. I really do like the draw cards right away option. So no ninja here. End of turn Bolt to make them use one of their counters so you can jam on their turn. Yeah, so I don't know, like, do we just Bolt their face here? Or just Bolt a fairy? If they have Snap, that's very bad. Yeah, okay. I'm just going to be conservative here. So let's go to combat and swing. See if they have any ideas about that. And we'll play out a Thraben Inspector. And we can leave mana up to draw cards at least. Maybe I should have done this a bit earlier. They're going to have to start playing their counters pretty close to their chest here now. We will garrison back a land and pass. See if they feel like it's time to turn up the heat or not by just flashing stuff in all willy-nilly like. Doesn't seem like it. I think they're planning on just sitting back on counter magic for the rest of the game. Yep, here come the fairies. Sure. 2 removal spells go really well for them here too. Or sorry, two spell stutters, or a counter spell and a spell stutter. They spell stutter something, we kill the spell stutter. Okay, we're in pretty good shape here now. So we just have to resolve this core Skyfisher, and we should Be laughing our way all the way to the bank. Play a Great Furnace. Make sure Galvanic Blast is online for however relevant that may be. Go to combat. Play the Inspector with the cycling land and left up 2 artifact lands for a cycle. Oh, picked it up with Boros Garrison? Yeah, that's probably a heads up play. All right, so let's Skyfisher. Pretty much telegraphing that we're leaving up as much red mana as possible. Because I have a pretty good feeling they're going to start a fight over this. So you got to be ready to fight. Not going to fight over it. Okay. So let's pick up Prophetic Prism, try to replay Prophetic Prism. Bolts and Blasts in hand for Spell Stutters. Spell Stutter hard counter, that's kind of a blowout, but not really. We have a blocker for all their fairies now. So there's Spell Stutter. Yep. So let's try to bolt the Spell Stutter. No, actually, this plays around that real good. Yeah, so that might have been a little bit of a misplay there, I guess. But anyway, it's not eating any of our removal spells, so that's good enough for me. Your turn. Still gonna bolt up for the ninja. I'm not entirely convinced that's a good strategy. We'll see if they want to keep bouncing, or sorry, keep attacking around core or Skizzle Fizzle. I'd say they're getting about ready to turn the aggro corner here and just start beating our face in. So we have to be prepared for that to happen. Yeah, here they come. It's almost obvious that we have Bolt in hand too. Yep, go to blocks. Block. It's gonna be Snap too, I guess. I don't think it is. Could be. Yeah, this is a ninja. So they'll have Spell Stutter in hand. They do have Spell Stutter in hand. So we're going to have to try to throw a couple of removal spells at this ninja next turn. Or maybe we do it right now. Oh, are they going to... Okay. Well... They're going to Spell Stutter whatever removal spell we use. Then next turn we could like Palace Sentinels remove something. I think that's what I want to do. We can't Palace Sentinels leave up Prismatic Strands. I almost think we let this go. They have Spell Stutter in hand. They picked it up with this fella. Okay, so that's a little tough. Yeah, maybe you're right. So let's try to bolt this. They're probably almost 100% going to run out the Spell Stutter. Then at least that way we have free reign over removing whatever we care to next turn. No, I understand that. Ah, they have Dispel. Okay, so is this going to be some kind of land shenanigans then? Land Spell Stutter? That was pretty good. That was a really good turn for them. They've been sandbagging it for a while for a reason. So I wonder what they've got. Besides Spell Stutter. Ponder. Okay. I guess there could be like Gush or something. Yeah, that was a really good turn for them. So they're going to have Spell Stutter and a whole bunch of wacky nonsense in hand. Like, we can double block the ninja. Like, it's not really a big deal. Like, part of me wants to... We don't have any untapped lands. Never mind. If we had an untapped land, it would be sweet because we could just kill these two, play Pal Sentinels. But at this rate, we can't do that. I do feel like we have to get our removal off while we have the shot. Yeah, so let's do that first. Because I don't think we're Palace Sentinelsing here, and I only have 7 minutes left. I kind of have to start getting the hustle going here. So let's get the focus going. Pyroblast. Okay, so let's Bolt Ninja. I don't think they have any way they can protect it. And that's not bad. It's not great either. Okay, let's just pass. We don't really have a ton of main board plays that we want to be making here. We're going to have to deal with all of their flyers before we do anything. And that's difficult. I think Palace Sentinels were the cuts. I only have 6 minutes. Okay, so here comes Turbo Game. You guys ready? Turbo mode. We're gonna attack. Yep. They have 6 cards in hand. Part of me just kind of wants to scoop now. We had 10 points of burn in hand. Maybe I should have just like. Maybe I should have been burning their face. No, I guess they could have pumped it with mutagenic growth. See if they feel like playing anything. They're gonna preordain. Okay, that's all right. I gotta play super fast, guys. What do you think the play was there? No go Ronin J. Oh, you know what, guys? I forgot to turn my Sims noties off. Okay, so let's go to combat. Swing for 2. Try to resolve the Palace Sentinels. And I guess if they want to fight over it, we'll try to save it with Pyroblast. But we just like, we're very far away from being able to win. Hard counter. I'm okay with you countering this. I think we're pretty far behind. Like, I'm pretty close too. You're right. Maybe we should have been double blocking Ninja there. I was worried about Snap or Vapor Snag, but they could have taken that stuff out. Yeah, we won't fight over this. Okay, so let's Pyroblast this fairy. So the mutagenic growth can't save it. They have Dispel. Mutagenic growth couldn't have saved it anyway. I'm just playing fast, guys. There's going to be misplays. Prepare for the misplays. Yeah, another Dispel there is pretty good. Okay, go ahead, opponent. I don't know if I can win either. We'll have one more draw. I'm F6 here. See what they have. See what they want to do. See if they feel like interacting with us somehow. They don't really have to. I think they've just got it. Yeah, they have Spell Stutter in hand. That's correct. They're gonna gush. Go for the win right now. Yep. Fairy. Fairy. We have Electrickeries in our deck. And Strands, yeah, maybe. I think the way it was supposed to go, I was supposed to Fog while I had the chance, and then kill them with Burn. like sneak through burn spells. Don't think that was the strat either. Yeah, they got it pretty locked up. All right, there's Vile. Let's play Vile, get another draw. If they even want to let us. There's Skyfisher. Yeah, let's play Furnace. Skyfisher. I don't know if we can dirtle this hard and win. Skyfisher will pick up Vile. They might just counter here, though, and I'm okay with that. They want to run out their one counter spell. Sure. So here comes Spell Stutter. Can't play around that. Pass the turn. They have 6 cards in hand. I feel like we should just scoop. Like, is it really worth trying to Prismatic Strands around a bunch of counter spells here? Not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna play it out. Here they come. The fairies are really rolling. You're pretty dead here, guys. Strands. Counter it. Sure. Strands. Counter it. Man, good draw this game, though. No counters for the next Strands. I feel like they would have gone for it if they had it. So maybe they just don't have any counter spells in hand. Ooh, no pre-combat relic. Hey, we're dead. Yeah, I think I maybe should have just kept the burn. All right, Electrickery is obviously super underrated. I'm going to take a Sentinels or 2 out. Or a Bolt. And I guess we're just trying to win the fair game. Kill them with Skyfishers and Glinthawks and stuff. Yeah. Nah. I don't think so. Yeah, I think we want to go down to 1 Pal Sentinels. I don't know if they have 4. I've only seen 1 each game. We gotta go fast. I'm gonna keep. Yeah, it depends on whether they have Snap or Vapor. You're right. If they still have Vap, if they still have Vap or Vap in their deck, it could be trouble. My main concern is trying to win this game in 4 minutes. So let's try to do that. And we will do as we usually do and try to Prophetic Prism. See if they have an annul. Wow. that's great. Yep. That's probably it. Because we can't really like keep that was going to be it. That would have done us. I think. Yeah, and so we just basically can't play any of this stuff. Like let's try to Pyroblast your Delver. Playing around Daze. They could have Dispel or Hydroblast here. But we're just trying to be efficient. We have nothing to... Oh, wow, man. We have nothing to bounce with our Glinthawks and stuff, so we're in pretty rough shape. Here goes the Delver flip. Gonna get it blind. Oh, experts. And they found another Dispel. Sweet. Yep. Here comes Delver. Opponent with a Dispel in hand. Okay, so let's try to get this Prophetic Prism down. Yep, sweet. We will play Great Furnace. Try to Skyfisher back this Prophetic Prism. Is that going to happen? Ooh, we may. Very well. Your turn. They're going to probably be able to kill our Skyfisher with Mutagenic Growth next turn. I can feel it. I can taste it. I gotta play fast, man. 3 minutes, 44 seconds. Here comes Delver. Maybe not. Nope, no Delver. Cool. Prophetic Prism. I might play suboptimally here, guys. I'm just trying to play fast. Glinthawk. Spell Stutter comes down. Okay. Let's... No. No. Okay, so... removing the Spell Stutter here doesn't do anything. No, I know, right? Sure, so Spell Stutter... land, filter for white, play Glinthawk, pick up Prophetic Prism, last turn. We know they have Dispel in hand. It's going to be very hard to play around that. We're going to have to try to play 2 removal spells in 1 turn and hope they don't have more counters. No, I know it's not a fairy. They're going to pass. Okay, so let's try to bolt this Delver. They're going to Dispel. I believe. Cool. All right, so play Prophetic Prism. Draw a card. Play Prophetic Prism. Draw a card. Gal Blast this. Spire Golem. Come on. Don't have another counter in hand, please. Don't. Where did you find all those Dispels, opponent? I should probably make my land drop. Pass. Jeez. An awful lot of good counters against us. They're going to Ponder. Yep. Let's F6. Yeah, that was pretty good. That was not bad. Ponders. Gonna see a lot of their deck here. I think they're out of... like, yeah, we're gonna draw some cards, but... I don't know. We've got to get aggressive, right? For one, we have less time than they do. Just barely. Oh, it ran out of gas, did they? Yep. They're gonna pass. Bunch of cards in hand. Okay, let's Palace Sentinels. Let's try to cast our artifacts. Well, let's try to Palace Sentinels. I don't know what I'm doing. Delver too strong. We're gonna counter Palace Sentinels by the look. Yep. Keep drawing, looking for removal. Is this a null? No, man, I was gonna tilt out if that was a null. Thraben Inspector, alright, sure. Last turn. Just gotta play fast now. Delver is a really good deck. Okay, Skyfisher. Cast Skyfisher. They're gonna counter. Okay. Yep, can't do anything about that. Thraben Inspector. Try to hit a land off Thraben Inspector. It's another Thraben Inspector. Play a Thraben Inspector, pass turn. I don't think this is how we win either. Like a well-placed Electrickery or like, you know, a good amount of removal, that would be sweet. But they're in very good shape here too. Couple of good bounce spells. Oh, they found another counter. Wonderful. Alchemist Vial. Draw a card. Alchemist Vial, draw a card. Draw a card. Land. Thraben Inspector. Go. Whee. This is nuts. I don't know how we can do this, guys, but we're gonna try. We're on the metaphorical back foot. And the literal back foot. Because they're gonna be able to counter the Skyfisher. That's pretty good here. Or this Lightning Bolt. Skyfisher playing at lightning speed here. Counter Skyfisher. Maybe not. Not countering Skyfisher. Okay. Cool. Get Alchemist Vial. Play Alchemist Vial. Pass. Oh god. Okay, so we have to resolve this Electrickery somehow. Spire Golem, sure. We either have to resolve it or find more of them. Okay, turn comes over. It's a Galvanic Blast. Okay, so let's try to Gal Blast this Spire Golem. There's Counterspell that we knew they had. Okay, so let's try to bolt this Spire Golem. We'll probably find that a little bit weird. Maybe I shouldn't have done that way. Let's try to resolve this Electrickery. Wonderful. Go to combat. Don't swing with anything. Pass the turn. And that's not all of our Gal Blasts, but that's a pretty good number of them. So we're in rough shape. Hardcast Ninja, yep. And Battle Screech. Sure. And still can't really do anything. Flashback Battle Screech. Wasting time, I guess. 36 seconds. Start F6ing like beasts. They found a Gush. Okay. Gush away. Bunch of Flip Delvers on their side. Bunch of Fairies. No attacks. I think they're going on the timeout plan, which is probably gonna be pretty easy considering we're looking for digging for stuff with other stuff. Oh god. I don't think we can get it, guys. Even if we alpha a bunch of times, like let's pass. Maybe a few well-placed Prismatic Strands or something, but I think it's just too late for that. Maybe we don't F6 here. Turn comes back. Secluded Step. Cycle it. 14 seconds. Combat. Alpha. We have Prismatic Strands. Go block, 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 block. And we will Prismatic Strands, or try to. 5 seconds on blue. Pass. 0 seconds. Oh, that's it. GG's. Nah, okay. Well, that's it. I'm gonna keep this. There are cantrips. There we go. All right. So excuse the resetting of the stream. We kept this. I was doing some technical stuff. Our opponent's on turn 1 Nettle Sentinel. Maybe this is Stompy. Who knows? I don't feel like Elves leads on Nettle Sentinel. I feel like this is probably Stompy. No reason to play any tap lands here, so let's play Ancient Den and pass. Prismatic Strand's hopefully just going to squeak us out in this one. I don't know that Elves is necessarily a good matchup. It might be post-board where you have all those Electrickeries, but Electrickery isn't exactly an auto win against Stompy either. You're going to get in and play a Skargan Pit Skulk, probably. If this is what I think it is. You're going to be stoked when we play this Alchemist Vial next turn. Oh, it's not a big deal. Okay, so let's play Alchemist Vial. See what we draw. Well, I guess we'll just have 6. Given how important we found out time was last game, let's preserve as much time as we can. That was a good draw. Can block this Vault Scourge, pick up our Alchemist Vial, get us another cantrip next turn. Still have 7 cards in hand. We have lots of interaction. We just have to find it. Well, that's pretty good against interaction, but can block it a couple times with Glinthawk, block it a bunch with Palace Sentinels. Okay, they're going to get in. We're not going to block anything. Pretty obviously. We're at 15. Not great shape to be in. I don't think we want to start Galvanic Blasting anything yet. Glinthawk, grab Alchemist Vial. We're going to make them at least play a trick if they want to do anything about our Palace Sentinels. Draw a card off of Alchemist Vial. It's another Alchemist Vial. So next turn we'll probably Vial Galv Blast, maybe Nettle Sentinel. We'll see how this combat goes. Maybe the play there was to pick up Alchemist Vial, leave up Galvanic Blast, and bounce a land with a Boros Garrison, make sure we get to 4 mana next turn. But we still have plays next turn, so that's okay. I don't feel like we want to take an Alpha Strike here. I feel like I want to block this Vault Scourge, put us in a good position to Palace Sentinels appropriately. Because we can start fogging them the turn after it resolves, just in case they can blow up again. Does Stompy play Lead the Stampede now? I feel like that's something Stompy would play. I can't be wrong about my choices and how I played, right? Because I tapped all my mana. That's how this works. Just be mana efficient. You win. Halyut Sack! What is up, man? I'm always giving you shouts out. I'm always giving you shouts out about your trophies. I'm always there miring them. We're playing Boros Monarch tonight, man. I love this deck. I love the grindy deck. It's hard to play. A lot of these net decks are hard to play. I don't know why I choose to just grab 75s I've never played with before. Here comes Vault Scourge and Young Wolf. So they're telegraphing some kind of pump spell here, but I'd almost rather they play a pump spell to save this so that we can unabatedly Galvanic Blast it and get a Palace Sentinels down. Make their next turn a lot worse. We'll see what this is. Mutagenic Growth. Okay, that's fine. Yep. Consider it pumps. Are you not a fan? You're not a fan of wait a turn. Frig. Oh, yeah, no, that would have been a good idea. I agree. All right, turn comes back. So there's Bolt. Can't Blast and Bolt in the same turn. So maybe we should go digging for another red source with Alchemist Vial. Most boring deck. What do you mean? It's a good time. Let's try to go get something else or go find something else. Glinthawk, not really what I was looking for. Okay, so let's pick up our Ancient Den. And we're going to want to do something about this Pit Skulk because it makes our plan a lot worse. I'm going to do it now so that they can't try to interrupt it with like Mutagenic Growth, Hunger, the Howl Pack. I guess they still can do that, but then at least that's all of their spells. Groundswell? What? No, it's only if you had a land. So they're going to go... That should have been Galv Blast. Hey, Fjorden! Alright, sure. Groundswell. You had it. I'm a little too psyched. That was definitely one Galv Blast short of a decent play. Alright, they should get it now. It's just up to them to kill us. Play artifact, play bird, bounce artifact, play artifact, draw bird, play bird. Yeah, I'm just getting too hyped. I'm getting too hyped about hanging out with the guys, hanging out with the crew. No, not all of you are guys. I know maybe there's like one lady that watches this stream. I wish there were more. That's probably a little bit of an awkward thing to bring up in this context. Oh my god, are we just dead? Brutal. I did play those last couple turns real badly, so there's a chance. It's a good chance we're dead. And there's not really anything we can do except start prismatic strandsing. So prismatic strands is so bad against this too. Play land. Play the bird. I think guys is unisex. I think it might as well be. It deserves to be. We will return an artifact to our hand. And do we Galv Blast now or do we Galv Blast during combat on their turn? I guess they'll want to play Nettle Sentinel at some point. Strands plus Blast Scourge. Should we wait until their turn, do you think? I'm down with that. Yeah, let's try it. They could leave up like Kicked Vines. Yeah, me too. I really do. But you'd wait? Okay, cool. I will wait. They're like, we're, not replaying Alchemist File probably tells them something. Oh yeah. Yeah. Definitely block first. Make them have it. Okay, they're just going to straight to combat. So they're holding up those pump spells. Yep. Go to blocks. Block with Glinthawk. Frizz. We're not going to die. Do we really? Yeah, let's Strands. Prismatic Strands. Maybe they'll try to pump this to green. And they're just going to let us trade? Yeah, not Galvanic Blasting the Pit Skulk while I had the chance. Probably a pretty huge punteroonie there. But that's what I do. Oh, black. Yeah, maybe that was the play. That was definitely the play. Flash it back. Okay, so here comes Boa. Do we try to blast here, do you think? Blast the Pit Skulk? Yeah. Blast Pit Skulk? Gotcha. Alright, let's see if that works. Hey, Ozzy Bear Delgado, how you making out tonight? I know, I'm just supposed to call you Ozzy. Alright, turn comes back to us. I guess we were just trying to... Well, that's not bad. We can block a bunch of stuff. But I think we're going to Palace Sentinels. It's a really good blocker. And leave up Flashback Prismatic Strands. Probably want to leave red up just to be conspicuous. Okay, play Sentinels, leave up Flashback Prismatic Strands. And pass turn. No skull crack, one time. Ozzy, top keck. I am supposed to call her Ozzy. Alright, go ahead, opponent. What have you got? Ooh, cool. Alright, here comes Rancor on what? Riverboa, yep. Seems good. Goes to combat. You can swing. Rawr. Come on in. The water's great. I didn't think I was going to let them attack there. No, they're coming in with everything. Okay. Well, let's eat the Nettle Sentinel because we're going to be Prismatic Strandsing anyway. Otherwise we die, so let's do this. Strands. And green. All good. We all right? We're still alive? Staying alive? Green Ranger, yep. Mm-hmm. Untap the River Boa. Yeah, I'm in pretty rough shape here. Mostly due to my own poor playing. Okay, so we have to leave up 3 for Prismatic Strands here, which means we should probably just Vial. I guess we could play Thraben Inspector so that they can't just like swing all willy-nilly with 1/1s. Maybe Thraben Inspector, Bounce Land. You think it's looking good? What do you think we do? What do you think we Battle Screech? Or Thraben Inspector? Thraben Inspector because we can't Battle Screech, right? Yeah, so let's Thraben Inspector. Get a clue. Get a clue, man. Play out Boros Garrison. Pick up Ancient Den. And leave up Prismatic Strands. Pass turn. Just gotta find some more interaction. Keep regenerating this, which is kind of a bummer. We can't Prismatic Strands for the rest of our lives. I might sack this on Riverboa beginning of combat so that we can just try to make a couple of decent blocks. Or no, maybe I should just leave it there for bouncing, leaving up stuff after the fact. All right, looks like they're coming in. Yeah. Use strands now, more mana efficient. True. Okay, go to blocks. And I'm just gonna, might just leave it like this. Like, even though, yeah, okay, they're gonna regenerate Riverboa. Sure. Kill Ranger? Wait, what do you mean? How? How? Yeah. So do you think we should strands here anyway? I almost kind of like, otherwise they just eat our dude. We just play out another Palace Sentinels, I guess. What do you think? It's tough. Let that go through at least. See if they have any other ideas. Okay, so let's strands. Good point. Green. Sure hope we find that journey to nowhere soon. Young Wolf dies, comes back. Oh, you're right, yeah. Opponent makes their land drop. Nothing for us to do with their mana right now. So we can, yeah, we can Battle Screech and Glinthawk plus play Alchemist File. That's pretty sweet. So maybe we should do that first, I guess. Because we're going to be drawing cards anyway. So let's play, well, get some information. I don't like doing that, but I kind of want to see if I just draw hard removal. Like if I can just draw Journey to Nowhere for this, then I might play differently. Prophetic Prism. Okay, so it's looking like Prismatic Strands time. Okay, so Battle Screech. Flashback Battle Screech. Play a, maybe play a tap land here because I'm going to flashback strands anyway. Yeah, play a tap land. The life might be relevant too. And pass turn. Ooh. Just care for kicked vines. Any attacker is lethal. That's right, yeah. Cool. But I think you got that. I'm going to try. I'm going to see what we can do to get this. All right, so they're going to go to beginning of combat. They're going to go through to attacks. Okay, I will block. and see if they want to regenerate. Gonna regenerate. Okay, so let's do this. On green. Maybe we'll find another one. And nothing happens. See what they're gonna do. Untap their dude. Turn comes back. All right, let's play some flyers. So land, play Prophetic Prism, card, play, of course, Skyfisher. Pick up Prophetic Prism. Replay Prophetic Prism. We might, no, I guess it doesn't matter because we're playing a Prophetic Prism. Replay Prophetic Prism. Draw a card. Raby Daddy. All right, so let's play out Glintock. Pick up Prophetic Prism. And leave up the Alchemist File activation on Riverboa. Last turn. Get in with the squad. Good couple of blockers back, but we can't just like fog forever, I guess. All right. It's your turn. They've got a lot of health. All right, let's see what they've got here. More lands. We can't Galvanic Blast this thing to death yet, so we're kind of trying to draw into one of our 3 Journey to Nowheres. Really need that. Epic Confrontation. Yep. Don't mess this up. I gotta do this beginning of combat. I guess we might be dead. If they have vines here, we're pretty dead. Do they have vines? I wonder if they do. I didn't think of vines. I definitely didn't think of vines epic confrontation. Yeah, it kicked vines. Okay, so do we have to block with everything? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna go to 1. And most of our board's gonna die, but we're gonna get to kill this Riverboa. Sure. Go to blocks. Block, I think, unless, well, they might have Mutagenic Growth. Their last card is Mutagenic Growth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we take 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to go to 1. All right, let's see what happens. Do you have Mutagenic Growth? I would say if they're going to tap out here, they'd have to, right? No? Oh my goodness. We survive at 1. All right. Okay. Holy crap. Get back Rancor. All right. Yep. Okay, so we have a bunch of creatures we can play. Let's get back the Monarch first. And layout, we should play out a ton of blockers. But as many blockers as we can wager. They're tapped out, so I'm not super worried about this. A clue. And kill this young wolf. Play a tap land. Go to combat. I can't see how this Quirion Ranger could get in for like that much damage, right? But I can always Alchemist Violet on their turn. And I think I might even do that. Okay. Gonna draw a bunch of cards. Removal spell. Secluded Step. Okay. Well, we'll leave up Alchemist Vial. Because I'm going to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 toughness behind them. So it's like Kicked Vines, Rancor, Spell. Just a Young Wolf. All right. Not too worried about that. I am, however, at 2. Skargan, Pit Skulk. Yep. Oh man, main deck Electrickery is going to be ballin' here. Sure. Going to make your land drop. Going to play a Rancor? No Rancor. Okay. No attacks either. Yeah, let's cycle a Secluded Step. Draw card. Mountain. Okay. So we can bolt something in response to the Rancor. That's kind of nice. Let's start drawing more cards. 30 cards in our library. We just want to commit a couple more blockers to the board if we can. Or just like remove the rest of their stuff. Alchemist Vial. Draw card. And they're probably trying to arrange some way where Pit Skulk can get in under my creatures. So we're going to want to leave up 2 mana. Hey, Purry Purry, not bad. We are doing our darndest to try to kill our opponent with Boros Monarch without timing out and doing all that fun stuff. So I'm going to play Boros Garrison here and pick up this Great Furnace. Because we're going to want to try to remove Skargan Pit Skulk when they try to attach a Rancor to it. And when they do that, or if they can do anything about that, then we can Alchemist Vial it, and we can Alchemist Vial it in response to a Vine. So if their hands is like... Actually, no, that doesn't make any sense. It doesn't matter at that point. Okay, pass turn. Draw a card. Prismatic Strands, that's pretty good. Your turn. Yeah, it's not going too bad. We're trying. We're doing our best. Still in the positives here. Bone Splitter, sure. And they're going to equip up. Yep. And we can't do anything about them now. So, kind of ruins our Bolt It plan, I guess. So let's Alchemist Vial it. We can just draw another card trying to find removal for it. I feel like they're just going to pass here. I gotta start playing real fast again. Yikes. Alright, they're gonna equip up to Young Wolf, sure. And Aquarian Ranger will untap something. Oh, just give me 1 sec, guys. I believe my girlfriend's home. Okay. Excuse me, gang. Okay, so we drew another land. Not ideal. Gonna have to try to win with flyers here. So play Great Furnace. I gotta play a lot faster. That's what I gotta do. We have Prismatic Strands on green. Classic GF timeout. There she is. And we will... Let's draw a card, because we can still do stuff on this turn before having to tap any more mana. Ooh, there's a Journey. Okay, so play a Journey. And Journey the Pit Skulk. Leave Lightning Bolt up for whatever they want to try to put a Rancor on. And have Strands backup. So that feels pretty good. I am going to draw another card, because we still don't have to tap that low. It's Prophetic Prism. We already played our land for the turn, so I can't really Prophetic Prism effectively here while still leaving up everything I want to. We'll draw another card. And we'll go to our end step. We'll start pitching just basics. Your turn. We got them on a 2-turn clock with Skyfisher and Birds now. So, should be alright. Bolt the boy. Do they find Vines? No. So there goes Rancor and Young Wolf. That's good. Did they find another Rancor, maybe? Returning a land to their hand. Sure. What's this now? Asking Rootwalla. That's cool. I haven't seen a Rootwalla yet. One of these decks. Okay, I feel like we're in good shape now, guys. Should be in good shape now. Feel like we're gonna win. Okay. Go to combat. Get in with everything. They haven't found anything that can save them yet. What if they have Apostle's Blessing? Wouldn't that be brutal? Yeah, sure. I feel like they are on the timeout plan now. Let's draw a couple cards and then play artifact, play bird, bounce artifact, play bird. I'm just going to play another flyer. I don't really see the reason to waste more time picking stuff up here. Though I kind of want to. We might find more removal. Okay. Play Prism. Draw a card and play land. Pass turn. I'm just not wasting more time drawing cards. It's fine. I think we're going to be okay. I hope we're going to be okay. You have one card in hand. Go to beginning of combat step. Sack on this. We'll block all their stuff. Getting in, getting in, getting in. Go to blocks. Block, block, block. And block. Yes, whatever. Why did I think doing this challenge was a good idea while using items I've never used? I'm gonna pump the Rootwalla. Yep. We are F6'd. What's that? Oh, they're untapping it? Okay. Sure. Yeah, I think we're getting clock scummed. I've never used and don't know the color. Ways. Combat. Go to combat. Attack with everything. What if they had fog? Imagine. They're gonna block, block, block. Yep. GG. Okay. So I don't know if electrickeries are like a trap here or anything. We saw vines, we saw groundswell, so standard bear is probably good. Missionary is probably pretty okay. Electrickery is probably a trap. I feel like missionaries and maybe missionaries aren't even that good. We're probably just okay against this deck. So I have like Quirion Rangers, River Boas, stuff like that. So electrickeries are probably okay. But not great, because they don't kill pit skulks unless they're unkicked or whatever. Prismatic Strand's definitely beautiful. I think we just bring in Standard Bearer, kind of call it a day. Maybe take out one Palace Sentinels for our slower starts. Missionary seems good. Do you think we take out Palace Sentinels? Oh, it's got 2 attack as well. Because they go wide, they go so wide. Oh man, I have to play this next game so fast. Yeah, me neither. Journeys seem good against Regenerate Boas. Strands seem very good against the mono green deck. Evasive creatures are good. Burn seems less good, I guess, but we're not boarding in any more removal, so we're not boarding in any wraths. Man, what I give for an electric or for a swirling sandstorm. Yeah, it's tough, right? I think we can go down 1 Sentinels because they have Skargan Pit Skulks and stuff. They have Skargan Pit Skulks and Vault Scourges, and there's going to be times when we can't deal with those. I don't want to keep this Electrickery, but I don't know if it's that good. Maybe I'll go down 1 Bolts and try to 2-for-1 them as well as I can. Maybe, I don't know. What else is bad? I guess Journey is a little more inefficient. No, probably just go down a little bit of spot removal because for one, we have another blocker. Their pump spells aren't as good. We don't have to like surprise them in combat as much. Straight up life gain is probably fine. Yeah, I'll take out a couple bolts. I kind of want this. Although I probably want to bolt more. Alright, let's do it like that. See what happens. No doubt. I just gotta play fast. Guys, I cannot be the fun interactive streamer you all know and love. I just have to play super fast. Is it like first thing in the morning for you, Helutech? Are you like pre-work twitching? Well, I hope you're not twitching. If you are, call a doctor. Because that's probably not good. Yeah, it's 1 a.m. Oh, cool. Right on. Okay, so you're like, it's like right before bed. Okay. You're just an early morning streamer. Sweet. That's cool. I respect that. Shouts out to all you 1 a.m. people out there. That's usually when I watch streams. It's like right before I go to bed. Or right after I'm done streaming sometimes, but I've been doing a lot of my video production immediately after streaming. And by video production, I mean cobble something together about as well as I can. I'm definitely not a specialist at that side of things. I'm trying to learn, but dang, do you ever develop a respect for people that can like animate and do digital design and stuff like that? I'm quite far off the optimal skill set in those departments. All right, let's see. Let's see, Patrick. Patrick gonna run that clock down. Gonna get us a little bit closer, gonna make this fair. It's nice to know that I don't play that slow. I feel like my turns are going to be a bit longer regardless, so I probably have to play even faster. Can you imagine if I got 2 timeouts in the same night? Boros Monarch all the timeout. I think we're up another game too, guys. I think we're up 4-2. I love these great decks that like don't punish me for punting. It's wonderful. I really need that. All right, come on, man. You don't play first? Maybe they're trying to get me to get up and get a drink. These guys are next leveling. Next leveling the clock scum. They want those ticks so bad. I think about that sometimes where I never play paper magic. It's like, do people, so in the paper world, do people actually like take advantage of draws? Like will people deliberately slow play to the point where they don't get caught or whatever? And most plays don't matter that much. Yeah, like 90% of the plays are using all of your mana, playing the birds, picking up the artifacts, playing the artifacts. You draw so many cards, right? Were you playing Helutech? Were you playing when Jeskai Kitty was a deck? I feel like I would have loved that. Just grinding out, yeah. So it's more rewarding that way. I feel like it's easier to net deck this 75. Like this is, you know, we're early in the league still. Some long friggin' games, but like we're round 3 now, and my record's looking a lot better than it usually does. And it's just that, you know, someone with less experience can pilot it pretty well. Snap it off. Blockers. Removal spells. Cantrips. Perfect. It's the perfect. I mean, well, I guess like I was just starting, I think. I think that was like that was at the very beginning, maybe a little ways in. I think I had made a couple of crappy brews, but I had gone back to like playing mostly limited and stuff. I wasn't like playing leagues or anything. I was getting wrecked by mono black control in the practice rooms though. Pretty good too. Untap land, no untap land. Okay. We will be picking up tap lands with our Boros garrisons, I guess. Wish we didn't have to, but sometimes you have to. Patty J getting in with the Quern Ranger. Yep. Going to play a 2-drop. Pick it up. Untap it. Yes. Oh, they're doing it. Hit Skulk. Untap land. Journey your boy. Oh, I'd love to journey that boy. Can't though. Spectre. Get a clue. Garrison back our Crag. So now we're just hoping they can't Vines the Skargan Pit Skulk. Because that would be a pretty big blow. Yeah, Pit Skulk gets in. Just play more creatures, so I don't have to worry. Come on. Dang it. Okay, well, we have to do this. This that will just kill us if we don't. So let's try to journey the Pit Skulk. See if that works. At least we can pick this up with like a core Skyfisher or something if it doesn't work. They might have been holding up a pump spell. They might have been holding up like any number of pump spells. Oh, they don't have it. Sweet. Deadly. Okay, play Windscar Crag. Pass turn. I can't imagine our opponents having a very good time with Boros Monarch after that. That was probably kind of a savage beating. So does this ranker up the Quirion Ranger? No. Play Skargan Pit Skulk. Getting up to 3 mana is what it is. River Boa with regenerate mana left up. So that tells me a little bit of stuff. Nothing ultra relevant. So I'm going to draw first. Play Prophetic Prism, draw a card. Draw a card. I said. Okay, untap land means we should probably... I'm going to play another blocker. So I'm going to play Thraben Inspector. Pick up our life gain land, and then next turn we can play out Palace Sentinels and just start grinding out that glory. This has to be pretty ineffective for them to leave up the regenerate mana every turn. Considering, I guess they have Quirion Ranger on the go. Your turn. Yeah, I'm trying. Left 6. Sure. Chump. That's your whole turn. Good. Yeah, I'm not really doing anything proactive, which is a little hurting, but I guess we can play Palace Sentinels here. If we play Palace Sentinels, yeah, I'm gonna play Palace Sentinels. But they still get in if I do. I guess I get Strands. I like Alchemist Vial and draw a card or Strains. Probably should have played a tap land if that was the plan. Yeah, so I think I'll just draw cards. Okay. So let's play Palace. Vile Clue. Gotcha. Vile it is. Great Furnace. Pass turn. And it's your turn. Because I don't know if I will feel the need to Prismatic Strands yet. Probably not. I'll probably want to save that, but then it will allow us to start like Palace Sentinelsing and stuff. They're going to sneak in for 2 with the River Boa by wasting 1 of their mana for the turn, so that's all right. Yep. 1 regeneration shield down. And end of turn, I'm still going to draw a card. For sure. Well, I guess I would have anyway. That was silly. That was a really silly assertion. There's Nettle Sentinel, yep. Draw a card. I probably should have kept Thraben Inspector around for a minute longer. Now that I'm thinking of it. There's a Bolt. It's pretty good. So thinking going to Palace Sentinels. Leave up Bolt. Fog mana. Okay, so we don't have another Bolt to make that really, really good, but that's how we're going to do it. Your turn. We're going to draw another card. Ooh, okay, well, I might just get this boy off the table now. Now that I have the opportunity. We're not doing very much else. It'll let them take the Monarch from us, I guess. Let's stay the course. Let's stay the course. 7 minutes left. Welcome to the stream. I see bat. You see bats? That's probably not a good sign. Uh-oh. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh yeah. Oh man, thank you so much for the sub, I see bat. You do ya? Where is the bat? Try to bolt this. I wonder if they have vines. We'll see. They're going to mutagenic growth. Okay. So what does this mean for us? I think we still... So that makes it a 4/4? So we can't block it effectively anymore? Yikes. Which means we should probably just kill it. Because our Palace Sentinels can't properly deal with it. I wonder if they have another pump spell. And I guess then they waste a bunch of their pump spells on something that just learned to trample. You're looking for vines right now? Man, I see bad. Thank you so much for the sub. That's amazing. Thank you. You're looking for vines? Vines of the Vastwood? Do you have the vines? This is kind of a blowout if they don't have a way to save it here, but I feel like they do. I feel like you wouldn't go all in like this if you didn't. Because then we're just going to eat their Quirion Ranger if they want to get the Monarch. Mind you, we're not in a great position after that either. It's not like we're drawing hundreds of cards yet. And we actually won't have any way to get the Monarch back, so... Yeah, it looks like they're going to pump again. Yep, there's vines. Sure. It's going to be a lot of damage. Oh man, thank you so much for throwing money at. I appreciate that a lot. I think we're about to die to Stompy, but thanks for that. I really appreciate it. We just got destroyed by about a jillion pump spells, but yeah, let's see how the rest of this plays out. Just chill, play fast. Here comes just a lonely Nettle Sentinel. So I don't know that we even block with Palace Sentinels here. Wait, do we just go to 3? I think we just go to 3. Lose the Monarch. We're going to lose the Monarch anyway. Yeah, okay. Let's go to 3. Just chill and play fast. I'm trying. Yeah, I need Sentinels for Strands. You're right. Okay, so they are now the Monarch. Yep. They're going to draw an extra card. We draw land. Let's draw another card. We can still Strands. Being very mindful of the Strands plan. We find a journey. Okay, so what do we journey? We definitely journey the Riverboa. Okay, so let's journey Riverboa. And play an untap land. Yep, you get Ranker back. Play an untap land and pass turn. Unfortunately, we can't not Strands green next turn, so I hope our next couple of turns go really well. I should have attacked. Oh no. Whoops. Okay, what's going on here? 2 green mana. What nonsense is this? Can they pump its toughness right now somehow? I guess. Oh, hey, MG Flory. Man, what is up, chat? Yeah, we'll see what goes on here. They're gonna Epic Confrontation. Okay. So let's Strands. I guess they know it's coming. Makes it a lot worse. On green. But we were gonna do it this turn anyway, because we were dead if we didn't. Or pretty much dead if we didn't. And now it's dead if it attacks, but I don't, like, there'd be no point in them attacking. Obviously. Here's a Basking Root Walla. Yep. Oh god, I hope we find some more removal spells. They're just gonna keep finding creatures. Yep. We did find a lot of lands this game, didn't we? So Galvanic Blast. Okay, so... yeah, it plays around Mutagenic Growth, so let's... Gal Blast Nettle Sentinel. Yeah, I know, huh? I kind of love it. I think it's great. Draw a card. Ooh, pretty touch and go here, guys. Oh, sweet. Okay, so Glinthawk. And always yes. Yes. Why can I always yes to it? Pick a Prophetic Prism. Replay Prophetic Prism with white, red. Hopefully find a removal spell for Rootwalla. We don't. We do find a land to activate our Alchemist Vial with, which is nice. So that's what we're going to do. Pass turn. Or actually, I think... No, I can't attack. They have 2 Rankers in hand. I know, right? 2 Strains man board. It's the BAM. Young Wolf, sure. We will be retrieving the Monarchy next turn. Yep. Absolutely. Sure. No blocks. They draw a card. Yeah, I usually do. I usually will just take the challenge-winning deck and go bananas with it, which has been a lot of fun so far. And it's done me fairly well. All right, get in with Glinthawk. Ooh, I don't actually know. I have to be able to... No, I can Prismatic Strands. Okay, get in with Glinthawk. Get back the Monarch. Yep. Sweet. Gal Blast your boy. Better work. Get a couple Rankers back. Play Windscarred Crag and pass the turn. We draw a card. Removal spell. Ancient Den. Okay. Oh, so I didn't play Tribe. I played Mono Green Tron instead because I would just suck so bad at Tribe. Like, I suck at normal decks as it is, but I would suck really bad at Tribe. What's this? Epic Confrontation? We're, like, sincerely out of gas. Gleeful Sabotage on Journey. Okay, sure. And what? Journey. Okay, that's pretty good. That's honestly very good. Yep. I would think Tribe is incredibly hard to play, yes. So they're gonna suit up this Pit Skulk real good next turn, and then we're gonna be in deep trouble. You gonna suit up this Young Wolf right now? No, they're gonna leave up Regenerate for their Boa. Okay, our turn. What do we draw? Skyfisher. Okay, so more draw. Sweet. Pick up Prophetic Prism. Replay Prophetic Prism. Look for some burn spells. We gotta get the Skargan Pit Skulk off the table. It's a Glenhawk. Well, other blockers are fine too. They're going to regenerate River Boa in response to Glinthawk. Sure. Yes. Prophetic Prism. Replay the Prophetic Prism. It's a land. Play a life gain land. No way to gain any life here. Or draw more cards. So we're going to get in... Or we're going to pass. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you got to practice a lot. Oh, so they can F6. Good point. Very good point. So whatever they decide to suit up. Yep. Rank her up to Pit Skulk. As you would. These have been long old games, guys. We're going to time and a half tonight. Okay, beginning of combat. We will fog the Pit Skulk. As we gotta. We can block everything else pretty okay. Unless they have some kind of like next level way to give it trample. I guess they could Vines it here. They're not going to. Okay. I feel like they have Vines in hand. And that was a pretty obvious Vines. Or maybe not. But kind of low on time, so. I'm gonna get in. Well, I feel like we should make them use a regeneration shield here. I'm gonna pay a green, keep their boy alive. Groundswell, sure. So in some senses, pay a green, keep their boy alive. Turn comes back to us. We will Thraben Inspector. Card. We're getting pretty close to being in rough shape here, but fog you. Bolt the Pit Skulk. Is this the Vines? No. And go to combat and attack with Glinthawk, leaving back 3 blockers. Just in case. We are at 5. We will be blocking everything. Pass turn. Draw a card. It's a land. Cool. What do you got? Bunch of rankers? Ranker, yep. Yep. It has trample. And don't know how okay I am with that, so they're leaving a bunch of regeneration too. I don't just want to block with everything. I feel like that's a pretty huge blowout. We can block with everything because we have prismatic strands, so we can block with a bunch of stuff. Let's lock with Thraben Inspector. Oh yeah, no, we're close on time. So they are going to regenerate, sure. And can we take 2? Let's go to 3. Their boy's okay. They become the Monarch. Draw an extra card. We're just trying to play fast now, team. We're up 1 game. We draw more fog cubes, fog bubbles. Draw a Standard Bearer. Play that guy out. Pass turn. Get back the Monarch. Just pecking in for 2, trying to win. See if we can draw a removal spell for this boa. I guess we need 2. Unless we can somehow get them to tap low, which I don't see happening. This is a Thraben Inspector, not exactly an instant speed threat. Okay, they're gonna go to attacks. Get in with boa, get in with Young Wolf. Yeah, I probably should have left up fog there, but I was thinking about the time. Okay, so we're gonna have to double block here. I guess we have to block here. That was kind of dumb. But they're on 29 seconds. They're gonna regenerate. Yep. We will prismatic strands. On green. Green will do no damage. Their Young Wolf will get a little bit bigger. And I think we did it. I think we just janked it out. Oh, guys. These have been long games. Rootwalla, yep. Turn comes back to us. Play Thraben Inspector. Get a clue. Draw a card. Probably shouldn't even be doing this. Cycle Step. Missionary. Pass turn. Play Windscar Crag. Pass turn. F6 even. Prismatic Strands. Goes to beginning of combat. Goes to attacks. Just passes a turn. Sure. Pass turn. We're good now. We really just have to cast Prismatic Strands and we'll be okay. Are they actually trying to time us out on 3 seconds? Oh no, we have to discard a hand size! They got the next level! Oh no! That was wild. That was a pretty insane finish there, gang, huh? Looks keepable enough. Keep. We got a Bobble. Thraben Inspector. Glinthawk. Game. It can be pretty boring, huh? Oh man, wouldn't that be embarrassing? Turn 1 Boros Garrison in a league. Ugh. Just trying to play real fast here. Opponent on the beautiful lands. They're not that expensive online, I don't think. But they're just undeniably friggin' gorgeous. Alright, are they gonna blind flip Delver? Blind flip Delver lock. Oh. Oh. Well, here we go. Play another Delver, flip the other Delver. Is that how this is going to go? Spell Stutter or Thraben Inspector? Yeah, I think this is going to be Ponder, play another Delver, and we're going to lose real quick here. Unless this is like a removal spell. I guess that's not too bad. So we'll play Untap Land, play Alchemist Vial. Now at least we can start cantripping while we're bouncing our lands. I'll say like what, like main deck Annul? Are we going to get dazed? Come on. No, not going to daze our Alchemist Vial. Another Alchemist Vial, all right. Last turn. I think they know that in order for us to really do anything to interact with them, we're going to have to start resolving flyers. I'm playing faster this time, though. I know I got to be the fast one. Gotta be the fastest. F-A-S-S-E-S-S-T. Fastest. Could be worse. I've been server by 11 Delver into turn... Ooh, turn 1 Delver into turn 2 Delver times 2. Yeah. Yeah, those are fun games. Those are fun, interactive, quick magic games. You can't block and won't block. And what's your follow-up? Ooh. Well, they can still daze our Skyfisher, so I think I'm gonna Glinthawk. Kind of sucks, but... Oh, okay. Okay, so let's see if they'll let us... Yeah, let's see if they'll let us Glinthawk. I guess they can't Spell Stutter Core Skyfisher, but I'd rather have this out against the Delver. We're gonna let it resolve. Okay, so yes, we will return an Alchemist Vial to our hand. We'll play a land, and we will try to Journey your Delver. How do you feel about that? Not having it? Can't Spell Stutter it. Probably gonna counter it. But then they can't interact with this Glinthawk, which is nice. We're gonna snap Delver. Okay, well, we can pick it up next turn, so that's not a big deal. Journey resolves, or are you going to... Yeah, Journey resolves on our own Glinthawk. Bummer. Okay. And we'll pass. I guess that was kind of brutal. Could be worse. I've been served, yeah. Yeah, Delvers, those fast Delver draws are pretty scary. I feel like we got them on a little bit of tempo there. Okay, so let's... what are they leaving up here? So Skyfish, we have to resolve a Skyfisher almost definitely. So let's just play a few spells this turn. Let's play Thraben Inspector. They're gonna exclude, sure. We will Skyfisher. Don't have days, please. Okay, Skyfisher will pick up Journey. We'll get back Glinthawk. Yep, Glinthawk enters the battlefield. Bounce a land. We will play Boros Garrison, bouncing another land. And pass turn. So next turn we can start Battle Screeching, which is pretty good. Exclude is a great card, by the way. A very, very good card. All right, let's see what N Rush has for us this turn. How's the mic placement, by the way, guys? I'm not like, I'm not shrilling your face off, am I? I'm trying to get it as far away from my computer as I can, because my computer is obnoxiously loud. Watch, this is like Fade Away. Imagine. Main deck Fade Away. Got him. We're gonna snag our Skyfisher. Okay, sure. That's okay. So we're just gonna play this game for a little while, or are we going to just Battle Screech here and then flashback Battle Screech and set up a good turn next turn? I feel like they were gonna try to Vapor Snag their own Delver. They're trying to get real cute. They're gonna Gush. Well, it's not terrible for us. Battle Screech resolves. So let's flashback Battle Screech. They'll have a turn to mess around with a turned on Delver, but after that we can just turn the beats on. Does Delver flip? Delver flips. Revealing Vapor Snag. That kind of sucks for our birds. Yeah, that Gush, I don't really know what they're looking for. Maybe they're trying to... yeah, I don't know. Maybe they're going to try to Vapor Snag Glinthawk so we couldn't flash it back. All right, we pick up our Glinthawk, sure. And they're not going to attack. Okay. So our turn. Let's play land. Let's Alchemist Vial. Even if they find Daze, it's the most horrible play ever now. Yeah, it's not great, right? Draw a card. An Alchemist Vial. Draw a card. Play a Glinthawk. And would you like to pick up your land? You wouldn't. Glinthawk back the Vial. I guess we're discarding to hand size, which is kind of a bummer. Discarding good cards to hand size. Yeah. So I'm gonna do that. I don't really know what I want to discard to hand size. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 mana. I don't really want to discard Glinthawks. I feel like we can find more land drops. I think I'm gonna pitch Prism. We don't really need any more of those baubles. See what our opponent wants to do this turn. Play a land. Seems good. And play Spire Golem. All right. So let's Journey Spire Golem. Whoops. I guess we're course Sky Fishing back an Alchemist Vial. Whoopsies. Okay, so let's Journey this Spire Golem. Play out an Ancient Den and Alchemist Vial. Or I guess we attack with Glinthawk. Man, am I ever getting... There's going to be a lot of play artifact, play bird, bounce artifact, play bird, draw card. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's coming. Our ninjas are birds. We have bird ninjas. They're very good at doing the ninja job. Draw a card. Probably nothing we care about. Electrickery. Well, I guess we do care about that. Some days you hit the main board Electrickery. And is this more Spire Golems? Spire Golems are pretty good against us. We do have a removal for them. How do you feel about Electrickery coming in against Delver decks? I feel like it's pretty good, right? Because of this. And let's see if they're going to get in. No. Okay. So, turn comes back to us. Let's see if they mind us journeying this Delver. They're going to counter it. Okay, sure. So let's Alchemist Vial. Draw a card. So Thraben Inspector. Okay, so let's go to combat. And swing with the team. This would be the most, like, clutch days ever. If they, like, block... Oh, man. Okay. Okay. No. Deciding... No. Oh. Yeah, okay, so... Let's let that go through. Make sure we're not F6 or something silly like that. See if they got days. Do you have days? Did you find days? We didn't. Okay. Oh, I didn't play my land. Crap. We won. Okay. Yeah, I should have cast it for 1 and played my land and played a Thraben Inspector. I'm like locked into this play fast mode, man. Okay, so Pyroblasts come in. Do Electrickeries come in? I feel like they do, right? Especially if we're playing against the non-mutagenic growth version. Maybe we'll take out some bolts. Take out a Strands or two. We'll take out Sentinels because they have a jillion flyers. And Taking out Sentinels, Prismatic Strands are worse. So what do you guys think? Do we just completely go off the Sentinel Strands plan? It seems there could be room for that. Right? Because then we can, it looks like Pyroblast Electricity is the sideboard for this. And there's just enough room to shave Sentinels and Prismatic Strands for that, which belong to the same kind of plan. Kills the 2/4 and the Cursive Chains? Oh my goodness, you're right. Which they probably will bring in, right? Pyroblast doesn't kill the 2/4. Neither does Electricity. Electricity also doesn't kill Cursive Chains. I'd be willing to go with 2 Electricity and, of course, Sanctifiers. I'm down with that. And I think we just go down the Sentinels plan. Like, I just don't know. I don't think that's the plan, because they have a million flyers, and they have instant speed flyers. Like, you really can't plan for it. I especially can't plan for it, so I'm going to run it like that. All right, let's keep going, guys. Let's keep it going. I think Curse is pretty good because they get to take out blockers and kill. Ooh, the money hand. Keep. Please no spell stutter 1 time. Turn 1 Delver. Well, we beat a turn 1 flip Delver last time, so let's continue to do so. Now you can't ninja an unflipped Delver either. Well, I'll block. I will block. Oh man, what? Opponent, you've got it. That's true though. Honestly, that is true. The core sanctifiers are pretty good. Especially over another Electricity, where Electricity doesn't deal with everything. It's kind of like good when you're behind, and we'll have 2 of them now. So we just gotta buy ourselves enough time. I guess taking out the Prismatic Strands is a little counterintuitive to that plan. But, ooh, we keep drawing lands. Wonderful. Right, let's play a Prophetic Prism. Draw a card. Journey. Okay, so that'll deal with 1 flip Delver. They did Ponder last turn, though. So I think we attack here. No, let's not attack. They might not have flipped it. We'll make them show it to us. We don't want them ninjaing anything in if they are on the backswing. Ooh, they didn't have it either. Good thing we didn't swing. Well, there's another Delver. Rad. And another Ponder. It's a pretty good hand. Imagine Echoing Decay. Rip. Okay, sure. Here comes the Delver. They're going to flip their other Delvers next turn, but if we can, like, Journey and resolve this Glinthawk, will be okay. So I think I'm going to try that. Let's play a land. Try to Journey. See how they feel about that. I would almost rather resolve this Glinthawk, so because I get to pick up the Prophetic Prism, it's still cantrips. So if they feel like annulling this or something, then okay, sure. Days it is. Yep. We will pay 1 for days. No big deal. Thanks, man. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate it. It's been a good time. Hopefully I'll manage to play fast, play smart, win some games. I think our opponent recognized our need to resolve a Glinthawk there and knowingly dazed. May help them. Maybe they have to hit a land. They'll hit their land drop next turn. They get back up to 3. And it's your turn. How you doing, Ozzy? Are you still out there in building land? Oh, geez. 2 more flip Delvers with a counter spell on top. What's it like? What is it like, opponent? I like that counter spell too. This person is all about the art. Okay, here comes 6 damage in the air. Yep. Sure. And we find Pyroblast. Okay. So let's force through Glinthawk. Opponent is apparently F6'd. I'm going to force the Glinthawk through because it can still... Yeah, okay. Definitely counter that. They still have a counterspell in hand. So counter Spell Stutter. They don't have the Hydroblast for it. That's good. And Glinthawk will pick up Prophetic Prism. We will tap 2, try to resolve an Alchemist Vial. We're going to let it go. And we played our land for turn. We will get in for 1 with Raven Inspector. Pass back to them. Start hoping, wishing, praying. Dusty Springfield, they have a counterspell in hand. It's not good. It's counterspell Vapor Snag, then we're in pretty rough shape. Because I just get to keep attacking for 6, and we die. So let's see if they're running super hot. How hot is it? I'm hoping to get the stuff will actually go together. Yeah, with black and white, that's got to be really difficult. You can't have a ton of options. Okay, let's block with Glinthawk. Let it go. We got a 5. A counterspell in hand. Counterspell unknown in hand. Okay, so let's see if we can bait out a counterspell. We don't really want to tap too low here, though. Let's see what is under this Ancient Den. Battle Screech. Would have been okay a minute ago. I think we have to get this counterspell out of their hand. Like, we're pretty much dead. So let's see if they want to counter this Prophetic Prism. Draw another card. They do, okay. Well, that's good for us. We will bounce our Ancient Den. Leave up some mana. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay. Okay, I didn't get that. That's crazy. That must be so hard. I honestly can't imagine. That's brutal. Oof. Good luck with that, man. Seriously. We can't let them attack with this Delver here. We just simply cannot. So beginning a combat step, we will fog it. We're going to have to resolve this Core Skyfisher next turn or we're in bad shape. Okay, well there's another Core Skyfisher, so that's going to help a lot. So let's try to resolve Core Skyfisher. See what they have. They have Exclude. That's really good. We can't go digging or anything in the meantime. I guess we could just resolve another Skyfisher. Sneak through a Battle Screech. Let's try to sneak through a Battle Screech. Battle Screech or game here. Battle Screech or game. Tap, tap, tap. And your turn. I will absolutely double block. Blue floors and green walls. Oh, that sounds cool. They're gonna brainstorm. Okay, looking for snaps and stuff probably. Snaps and Vapor Snags. 2 Vapor Snags just does it, which is pretty crazy. So if they find, I don't know how many they run. They find 2 more Vapor Snags, they're doing pretty good. I could like flip their Delver on them, but I feel like after a Brainstorm goes through, that's not very effective. It's not a very good plan. But yeah, blue floors and green walls, I like it. Simic Sanctuary, sounds good. Sounds fab. Sounds fabuloso. I think I'll like it. Do people still say fab? You're really not saving me from anything. You just let me keep saying fab all the time. I see. You're fully committed. You're fully committed to the bit. Fully committed to that good house. The house that Ozzy built. All right, so let's draw a card. What do we find? Pyroblast. All right, let's try to Pyroblast Delver. See if they have a counter. And it appears they do. Okay. 2 cards in hand. Let's cycle Secluded Step. See if we find anything. Just a snow-covered plains. Not very exciting. Alright, so play our land for turn. Sneak out the Skyfisher. Part of me kind of wants to pick up this Journey to Nowhere, but I feel like that's a little risky. So I'm going to pick up a land and pass the turn. It's like a loft-style house with a garden pergola type thing. Ooh. Ozzy, I like that you'll come hang out in my Magic streams because that means we might get those great out-of-context moments with the rest of the chat. Thanks. Yeah, no, I'd love to see it. That sounds good. Cheers. We're trying to grind our opponent out here, but it's not going very well. They're going to Curse of Chains. Okay. Maybe we can find our Sanctifier. Got cursed, though. Here comes Delver. Well, I will block. We can bounce it with other Skyfishers, which is kind of sweet. We end up finding them. I think we have quite a few in our graveyard. Here's a Journey. Oh man, I feel like they've got to have something here though. Let's try to Journey this Delver. We're gonna counter it. Okay, no problem. IC Bat, thanks for dropping in. Oh man, anytime. I'll just keep popping it out, man. Just keep popping that popper con. That was a little sad, but I will continue to pop the popper content out. Thank you for the follow, Spock. Welcome to the stream. I didn't mean to attack with that bird like that. No. This is possibly the worst attack I've ever made. Okay. Yeah. Curse of Change trigger. That was stupid. Thank you for the follow. Sorry for the pun. All right, our turn. We draw. Well, Curse of Change is going to tap our boy. First of all, draw Prophetic Prism. Let's see if we can resolve it through the Spell Stutter Sprite in their hand. Considering we just like let them eat one of our birds, like they kind of deserve to punish us. Bolts. Bolt your Delver. Come on. Ooh. Okay. Let's go, team. We're only at 5 here. I feel like we leave a bird back. Gotta leave back a bird. They're gonna trade with a bird. They're gonna take 2. They're at 15, 1 card in hand. We play out a plane. I'm gonna hold the plains. Just for the trickiness. Any dick piles in the stream? No. No problem, IC Bat. Yes, I'll see you soon. I'll talk to you soon. Hit me up whenever. No, we haven't found any dick piles. Incidentally. We keep drawing lands. Okay. Fair enough. We're going to leave back a blocker just in case they do have Spell Stutter Sprite in hand. I haven't found a ton of our sideboard cards yet, so still waiting on those. Hopefully we can turn this thing around. Another land for our opponent. There's a Spire Golem. That's not good for us. Not good at all. Okay, what do we find? Sanctifier. Glinthawk. Okay, well, Glinthawk's going to help us start looking again. Glinthawk, we'll pick up a Prophetic Prism. Maybe I just Journey. Yeah, I'm going to Journey the Spire Golem. We're not that afraid of Delver right now. Okay, so yes. Oh, I can't do that. Wrong card, guy. Let's not tap our red mana, even though it doesn't matter because we're going to play Prophetic Prism. Draw a card. Battle Screech. I guess that's not fantastic, but it's good enough. Play Battle Screech. At least now we can block the Spire Golem real good. Tap, tap, and tap. Wonderful. Pass turn. Just gotta find an answer for the Spire Golem. We'll be okay. We'll be okay. We just gotta stop hitting lands. Oh, they just scooped the match. Okay, sweet. There are ways this hand could go very badly. But I've seen 7-card hands that are a lot worse, so I'm gonna keep it. What are we up against? Mono Blue Delver? Preordains, yep. Untap land would be sweet. I might just play out... Probably gonna play out this mountain. Really like to be able to lightning bolt them, and maybe I'll change what their turn 1 play or their turn 2 play is. Just another tap land. I think I'm going to play this instead. Oh, really? Did you leave it by mistake? It's okay if you left it on purpose, by the way. But maybe I shouldn't have asked. Yeah, that's the Discord right there. That's where we're doing the hangs. Augur of Boros. Yep. Gonna go look for a card. Maybe we'll see what we're up against. This could be Tireless Tribe. They're gonna find a Lightning Bolt. So this is Skred Delver. This is the real deal, guys. Skred Delver's got a better matchup against Boros Monarch. Prophetic Prism. Okay, so let's sneak that through while we got the chance. And next turn, maybe it'll help us find some untap lands and stuff so we can play Glinthawks and Skyfishers and we're not going to find anything. But that's okay. I shouldn't have brought it. I should just let you, if you wanted to leave it, that's okay. That's okay. They're going to brainstorm, so that means a Delver's coming, I assume. Means we might actually get to Lightning Bolt it, which would be nice. Yeah, like land Delver Fairy, get to Electrickery, would be sweet. Yeah, they're just gonna leave up counter magic. Sure. Getting in for one. Okay, there's another Glinthawk, so I'm a little less afraid to run this Glinthawk out here. Let's see if they want to counter Glinthawk. Me guess is yes. They can probably just remove it with this Bolt once they do find red mana. So I don't know if they actually want to do that. Yeah, they're going to let it resolve. Yep. We do wish to return an artifact to our hand. We'll return this Prophetic Prism. We'll play out this Secluded Step. And we'll pass the turn. We're trying to grind him out here. This might help. Here comes the red mana to remove Glinthawk. So that could potentially mean they go like removal and then Ninja off the Augur. We get to remove the Ninja. That would be sweet. I meant to leave a different one and it was underneath yours. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the courtesy. I appreciate it a lot. No, really, it is sweet. I like being able to chat with people. I gotta get more active in Discord again. I focus on Twitter a little bit more lately. Yeah, that's cool. Nothing we can do about that. Is there a Ninja incoming? You're just gonna leave up a bunch of mana again. Feel like there might be a Ninja. No Ninja. Okay, well, I can live with that. Sure. So we will try to play a Prism. See if they want to counter that. Yep, they're going to counter it. Okay, and then we will... Garrison back Secluded Step. I can see us wanting to draw a card off of this soon. Like Thraben Inspector. Last turn. This can block Augur. It'll give us another draw at a card next turn. Little unhappy to have Prophetic Prism in the bin, but we do have 8 artifacts that we could find. They're going to Gush, sure. We got a Bolt in hand for our Thraben Inspector, if that's what they want to bolt. They have precisely 7 removal spells, so I'm waiting for those to play themselves out. Ooh, some nice Electrickery targets on board. Very good. Oh, they have counter magic up though. Oh, bummer. And Augur's not going to get in. Okay. So we're going to have to fire off Electrickery when it's like opportune for us, I guess. Let's play... Let's cycle Secluded Step. See if we find anything worth playing main phase here. There's a Great Furnace that gets us back up to 4 mana. Which is good because we could draw off this clue and try to overload Electrickery. We're just going to pass the turn for now. I kind of don't want to let them get in unblocked with the Fairy Miscreants, but I do have this Bolt. They want a Ninja in. So I could like fire off Electrickery, they could counter it, feel kind of safe, and then yep. Here come the fairies. Okay. So I'm going to try to Electrickery here. And then if they run out a Ninja, then I'll be able to bolt it. Hopefully they use their counter magic here. There's Spell Stutter Sprite. Yes. Yes, it is. Okay. We can't get them down to 2 fairies, which really sucks. That would have been nice, but sure. Consider it countered. Go to blocks. Can't block. Here comes Ninja. No Ninja. Okay. I don't run out another Augur. All right. We're tapped out here, so we're going to draw a card. More lands. Not ideal. They find a Preordain. They haven't used any of this stuff yet. Find a Strand. No, this stuff's looking very good. So I guess we're just going to have to Monarch, return Great Furnace to our hand. Replay Great Furnace. At least we have a blocker somewhat now. Like we could Prismatic Strands to counter their Lightning Bolt, I guess, and then they don't really have any good attacks. So I may even just do that. We have 2 in our hand. We're not doing a whole lot else. And they only have the 1 red mana. If they counter it, we can just flash it back. So I'm going to Preordain. Yep. Sure. I doubt they will counter any kind of interaction, though. What's this? Bolt. Strands? Strands? Dispels. Okay. So we will flashback Prismatic Strands. Do you have another Dispel? There we go. We saved our Glinthawk. Maybe they did have more counter magic. Oh, okay. So maybe we'll get to remove this Delver. That's at the very least, a good target for our Lightning Bolt. Now our opponent's got 2 cards in hand and no good attacks. We just got to turn this card advantage engine on. Oh no! Oh my god! Oh, that was so bad. Oh, guys. At least it's only the second one. That was so stupid. Yikes. I guess they threw away Dispel and we threw away our removal spell, so outplayed, right? Oh god, that was so bad. Yikes. I'm so sorry to every Magic player in the whole universe. We would have waited for next turn, we would have been in pretty good shape here. But alas. And we lost our Electricity too, so that kind of sucks. But they're running on empty. We just really have to find some more attackers and a way to win this game. Or just a way to win this game in general. I guess we'll try to counter the Scred. We can counter it again. We will fog the Scred. Oh man, I feel like I would have been doing so much better there. We could have removed this Delver. One is Hellbent. Oh, things would have been going pretty good. Draws a card. It's another Prismatic Strands. Okay, sure. Pass turn. Oh my god, I put in like my stream title too. I was like, oh dude, so glad to be playing another Prismatic Strands deck. Oh geez, or like my going live announcement. Yep. Will you flip Delver? They shuffled. Any attacks? 1 card in hand, no attacks. All right. Our turn. Skyfisher. Skyfisher it is. Okay, so let's Skyfisher, try to bounce this Thraben Inspector. Hopefully they don't have more counter magic. Be some nice if they didn't. It resolves. Pick up Thraben Inspector. Replay Thraben Inspector. Couple of decent flyers on board now. Draw a card. Can't Prismatic Strands. Maybe I shouldn't have tapped out of that, but super worried about it. Play Thraben Inspector. Pass the turn. So we still have Flashback Prismatic Strands on board. We don't have a super intimidating board going on. They have one card in hand. I don't think they play Spire Golems in this deck. They might. There's probably versions of this that have played Spire Golems in its life. Seen both of these spells. See what this combat looks like. Sure. All right, so let's double block. We have flashback Prismatic Strands anyway, so I might do that. Unless they Vapor Snag it. 2 cards in hand. All right, let's flashback Prismatic Strands. So are they going to Vapor Snag Delver? I'm going to Spell Stutter Sprite it. Okay, sure. No problem. Prismatic Strands is countered. We lose our Skyfisher. They lose their Delver. 1 card in hand. It's a Vapor Snag. Draw a card. Gotta start playing fast. And I think, like, we have to start attacking soon. We can't just sit back forever. The Alchemist Vial. A card. It's a Prophetic Prism. We'll play Prophetic Prism. Draw a card. And Windscarred Crag. Fast turn. Playing birds, drawing cards. I feel like a Palace Sentinels can kind of turn this up real good. Love to find a Palace Sentinels here. There's Augur, nothing we can do about that. Yep. What do you find? Vapor Snag in hand. Augur whiff. Ponder, okay. Sounds good. Opponent ponders. They can Vapor Snag their own Spell Stutter, which might be a tactic we should be aware of. And Removal Spell. Yeah, I'm going to Prismatic Strands again. On red. We've the all Prismatic Strands hand. So at the very least, it's good against Scred. And see what they want to do. Any attacks? No attacks. Oh my goodness, if we had that Electrickery, man, we'd be in such good shape. Okay, let's play Thraben Inspector. We might just deck. I guess they're closer to decking than we are. Draw a card. And Glinthawk. Pick up our Alchemist Vial. Yup. I guess we have Battle Screeches, which are pretty good with what the board looks like right now. Let's play Alchemist Vial. Draw a card. Prophetic Prism. We will also play Prophetic Prism. Draw another card. Going through that deck. Journey. Okay, cool. Still no good attacks for us. We're gonna want to hit some Battle Screeches and start getting in. Or start like alphaing with the birds. with the birds. Oh, we're running late tonight, guys. Match 5. Gonna be a long one, too. You guys ready? He's settling in? I'm pretty sure this is why this deck runs Sen's Enlistment. Okay, so there's Ancient Den. Yeah, let's just pass. 2 removal spells in hand. Feeling pretty okay about that. I don't want to just start alphaing yet. We have ways that we can find better attacks. These can still trade with Delvers for when that becomes relevant. We've already dealt with 2 of them. If they manage to sneak a ninja in and help us there. You're going to play fast. Play fast, draw cards. Play an Ancient Den, pass turn. We might be telegraphing that we don't have Sen's Enlistment. I wish there was a Sen's Enlistment going on here, though. On sacking and Evolving Wilds, yep. I feel like finding a Palace Sentinels here would be sweet, too. Good night, Kirk. Have a good sleep, man. Thanks for hanging out tonight. Palace Sentinels. Here we go. You gonna counter it? You gonna counter it? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so maybe we should have removed a Spell Stutter Sprite or 2. before we started sentineling, but that will help us resolve further Palace Sentinels in the future. All right, your turn. 2 cards in our opponent's hand. We've got 2 pretty good ones, considering we're running them on a counter magic real good. They have 3 counter spells left in their deck, 1 spell stutter sprite. So they have 4 counter spells to our number of removal spells. Seem to have hit a lot of lands here. I think both of us have hit a lot of lands here. All right, let's draw a card off this secluded step. Opponent kind of making me feel like they have some counter magic. Okay, didn't find anything too relevant. We'll pass. Really wish we had that other electricity. There will be few ways to break this board stall. There's another galvanic blast. Okay. We're getting to the point now where we probably should start getting aggro, but I'm okay just digging for Battle Screech. I don't really know what they have that could get them out of this, and I kind of want these galvanic blasts to trade with Delvers if they're not going to go at the face. Land go, huh? Some good old land go. Flinthawk. Give it a try. Sweet. We'd love to bounce this thing. Draw a card. Is this going to be what they counter? No, we already have other baubles on the battlefield. I don't feel like that's appropriate. There we go. Guys, we did it. We found it. All right, so let's Battle Screech. Now we can start attacking. We can still flashback Battle Screech too, so that makes Counterspell a lot worse here. We're going to Vapor Snag Spell Stutter, sure. And here comes Spell Stutter Sprite. I probably should have tried to Galvanic Blast it in response. But I could try to kill 2 fairies in response to this, and I think I will do that. So let's try to kill a couple fairies here. Okay, and then Gal Blast another fairy. You have responses? So Battle Screech will resolve. Unless I have another Spell Stutter in hand. They have the 4th Spell Stutter? No, they don't. Okay, cast. Flashback Battle Screech. Actually, let's leave these guys untapped. Let's tap these guys. And pass turn. Now we can start attacking. Woo! Storm count 8, by the way. Only item I've known for sure the color I'm picking is the one I want. A white toilet. Why your toilet gotta be white though? Is it that crucial? Okay, so let's play Thraben Inspector. Gotta start playing fast here. Opponent getting ahead of us on time. Thraben Inspector resolves. Card. Go to combat. Swing with the birds. There we go. So we can always flashback Prismatic Strands on blue here if they do choose to do a lot of blocking, but oh, they're going to let us get in. Sure, okay. Play our land for turn. Bog you for whenever that's relevant. Maybe they have a Logic Knot or something. And pass turn. Again, just trying to play fast here. You can't, though. This might be a ninja. Maybe that was a little bit of a reckless attack. So just going to attack with the Fairy Miscreant. They're going to get a ninja down here to draw a couple of extra cards. No blockers on Fairy Miscreant. Might have been kind of ill-advised. Sure. Ninja comes down. Opponent has a lot of cards in hand. Get to draw. Wonder if they found another one of their hard counters. And here comes Fairy Miscreant, drawing another card. Sure do like to draw cards, don't they? I could have Prismatic Strands did, I guess. But I feel like that'll be more worth it when we're on the aggro plan. And we will be swinging for lethal next turn. So they have to block all 3 Glinthawks, I think. They only block 2. They take 1, 2. No, I guess they can stand to not block that many Glinthawks. They can probably double block a couple, but we can always Prismatic Strands them or try. It's our turn. Palace Sentinels. Okay, so let's try to Journey the ninja. Return any one of their flyers. That way they can only double block a single Flinthawk. Go to combat. And swing, swing, swing. I guess we can swing with everything. And we will most certainly play Palace Sentinels and try to find a burn spell off the top of our deck. So trying to do some math here to see if they can... Okay, sure. So you take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lethal? I don't really see this. I think we win. Tries to bolt a bird. Oh, we attacked with everything. Good stuff. So we can't play Prismatic Strands. Okay, very good. Let's play Palace Sentinels. Leave up Strands. They might have a counter for this too. That would be good. Or do they let it go? Remove it on our end step? No, looks like they're going to counter it. Okay, pass turn. A little bit of a punt there, but that's okay. Your turn, opponent. You're at 1. You have 2 flying blockers. You have 5 flying attackers. You have a wider board in general. You're going to look for another answer. Look for a couple more answers, I guess. They got a number of fairies in their deck. White toilet can tell when it's dirty. Oh yeah, you're... That's kind of important. That's mostly essential in terms of toilets. Okay, they have 2 flying blockers. They gotta have more than that. 2 flying blockers, 2 removal spells. Still doesn't do it. Oh, we won. Okay, sweet. All right. Electrickeries. Pyroblasts. Go down. Sentinels. And I think we'll leave in the Prismatic Strands to counter their removal spells. Maybe we'll go down 1 Pyroblast. We don't need all of them. We probably still want some burn. Because unlike decks that play a bunch of big Spiry Golem boys, these spells actually deal with the majority of their deck. I guess we don't want that many Electrickeries. We actually probably just want about 2 Prismatic Strands. That we didn't need that last one, so this should be kind of how it looks. I guess I could go down even 1 more Bolt for the last Pyroblast, just to be that more consistent about it. This can also hit counter spells for when that matters. And yeah, let's do that. Hope and wish and pray like Mr. John Mayer himself. Yep. It's good. Keep it. It's good enough. What's this now? Relic. Yep. Battle Screech. Pretty bad against turn 1 Relic. Play Windscarred Crag, pass the turn. We're going to be playing tap lands for the first couple turns. That kind of blows, but it is what it is. Brainstorm, sure. Hopefully we can find an untap land here. Ooh, Evolving Wilds Brainstorm. Next level. Thank you very much for the follow, Karika Alsi. Thank you very much for the follow. Hopefully I didn't just destroy your name there. Thank you very much. How you doing tonight? What brings you to the stream? Oh, man. Yeah, so this isn't good. Do we want to pick up the Windscarred Crag with the Boros Garrison? Or do we want to play another tap land, try to resolve a Prophetic Prism next turn? I guess we can just play another tap land next turn. So do this. A little bit of life gain might matter. And I think we'll pitch Bazooka Bog. We got a good amount of mana. We top out at 4, we got 4 lands. The rest of our hand is Gurs, so keeping that. Windscarred Crag, go. There's almost reason enough to cycle this Secluded Step, but I do want to have the 4 mana that we need. We're going to have to Battle Screech and Flinthawk in the same turn, or like Battle Screech and Thraben Inspector in the same turn. But I guess their Relic is still fine. They're not remembering to use it. Got a good amount of burn building up in hand. I think they're just getting ready to sack it at a moment's notice as soon as that Battle Screech goes in there. All right, so let's play land and Prophetic Prism. See if they want to fire off their first hard counter of the game. Looks like they don't have it. That's kind of sweet. Okay, let's try to Monarch, leaving up removal if they have a spell stutter sprite. Looks like they do. Okay, so spell stutter comes down. Full spell stutter. Is this dispel, hydroblast? Both are pretty okay here. Dispel. Okay. Yep. You got our hawk. So, yeah, next turn is going to have to be the Battle Screech turn, which kind of sucks. But, because we can't get them while they're tapped out. I guess it means they can't tap out. They can counter it effectively, which kind of sucks. But, now, well. Means I have to sack the relic, makes the rest of our Screeches better. Oh, here comes Ninja. Oh, no. Yuck. Okay, they're doing a good job of closing this out quickly. Let's see what happens here. Let's just get rid of this Ninja. All right, see what their follow-up is. So we'll try to Gal Blast Ninja. Not going to let them draw any more cards. And we will play a Secluded Step and pass turn. That way we can leave up Battle Screech, Pyroblast, or removal. So that if they do spell Stutter Sprite, then we actually have an answer for it. Yep, Gal Blast goes away. Your turn. See what this is. Basic land cycling, sure. Getting some more blue mana. The draw goes will continue until someone loses. I don't really care about Augur. So maybe I shouldn't have shown them that I had a Pyroblast in hand. They find a Bolt. Okay, sure. Maybe I should have countered that. Hard to say. Okay, so let's do this. Battle Screech. Got an answer for that? They know we have Pyroblast now. Yeah, okay. Garrison will pick up Secluded Step. And guess we'll pass. If we didn't have another white creature, that would have been our shot, but they're going to get to crack the relic and kind of ruin our day here. Yep. We're going to exile a card. Exile a Bolt. Your turn. I don't know, maybe they're saving it? They're going to wait until we try to resolve a white creature? It's probably the best strategy. Let's see what this is. More Augurs. Stormbound Geist. Okay, we have to try to counter that. That's way too good against us. We're tapped out here. If this is like Spell Stutter, ugh. Rip in pieces. I guess we have Journey to Nowhere, which makes it a little bit better. Drew out a counter. They're tapped out, so we can Battle Screech if we want. Actually, yeah. Hopefully we just hit a white creature here. That'd be sweet. Okay, we didn't hit a white creature. Let's see if we can find a white creature. Please. White creature. Ooh, we did it. Okay. So Skyfisher will pick up Prophetic Prism. Hopefully. And we will Journey. Let's just flash this back now. While I'm thinking about it, and then we will Journey. Get rid of that Stormbound Geist. We still have 1 mana up to play around Daze and other shenanigans. Okay, guys, we're in okay shape here. You just got to turn around and win the game. Easy 4-1, let's do it. Come on, 4-1 dreams. Opponent preordains, looking for an answer. I'm really lucky I got to sneak that Battle Screech in there. It's not like I played like a genius or anything. Come on. What do you got, Blue Red Delver? Let me have it. Just let me have it, man. I need this. My ego needs this. Oh man, where's the Electrickeries? Come on. The Electrickery. Let's do it. Let's just run perfects all day. Yep. I will block. Actually, no, that's cool. If you want a ninja, ninja. We just take one. Yep. They probably realize they'll have a better opportunity to ninja next turn, and maybe they're feeling like they have to leave something up here. Okay, so let's just try to Raven Inspector first, because we don't have any artifacts on the battlefield to start cantripping with, so we'd rather Thraben Inspector resolves. Okay. Or so we'd rather get something besides Thraben Inspector. Ancient Den. Okay. Let's play land, Prophetic Prism. And attack with the crew. I'm going to leave up removal here just in case something goes awry. We might have to remove a ninja next turn or something. And so long as we can block this augur, I think we're in okay shape. We're not telegraphing prismatic strands or anything. Get in for 5. Sweet. Okay. Go ahead. They're gonna relic us. Yep. You'll grab a pyroblast. It's your turn. We gotta turn this thing around, guys. Oh, we got him for 6. Ain't that just so nice? I feel like they have electricity as well. Not super good against the prismatic strands plan, but we took prismatic strands out. So don't tell our opponent. And is this going to be some ninja-ing? Looks like it. Okay, sure. Yep. I feel like you should have attacked with the spell stutter there, but I think they're just trying to draw more cards about it. Ninja comes down. Try to remove the ninja. Same old, same old. You find a hard counter. You have 5 cards in hand. I can't imagine you don't have something here. Yeah, okay. Another spell stutter, sure. You got it. Ninja's online. That's not good. I guess we can block it with Core Skyfisher. Keep attacking with our birds. No Electrickery mana. We're gonna basic land cycle. Opponent's flooding out a little bit. I guess so are we. We haven't seen a ton of non-land spells. Oh, there they are. Found them. We're gonna bolt our big bird. Nah, big bird. That was a good one. Our turn. They're tapped out. Journey. Beautiful. It's Journey Ninja before that becomes an issue. And just hope they don't keep getting ninjas off the top. Prophetic Prism, see what that gets us. Boros Garrison, crap, played the wrong land. Go to combat. Swing with our birds. I really gotta hope they don't have a jillion more ninjas. And I gotta get a little bit more aggressive, or that kind of plan is gonna win them the game. Okay, go ahead. We're not card advantaging like we usually do, but I feel like we're in an okay position. They're at 10. They don't have like an obvious kind of huge board. If we find an Electrickery, we're just like taking it all the way. It's going to be beautiful. But they also still have hard counters in their deck. I feel like with a board like this, they're holding hard counters for Electrickery. Or they're just going to bounce the Spell Stutter with a ninja. Oh, they didn't. Okay. There's a Thraben Inspector. Let's play it. Draw a card. Fine. Core Skyfisher. Let's try to play that. I feel like this could eat a hard counter, or maybe another Spell Stutter. They have 4 cards in hand. They can't just let us keep cantripping. I mean, it eventually will find us an Electrickery, which is very good for us, but it's Prophetic Prism. For anybody that's wondering too, I like to draw all my cards pre-combat, so I have perfect-ish information. Probably shouldn't put the wicker furniture in the fire pit. No, I've heard that to be kind of a losing strategy myself, honestly. We'll pick up a land and we'll pass to combat. We'll attack with these birds. Opponent doesn't have tons of good attacks on the back crack. The back rack. And we're going to get to cycle a little bit more next turn. Oh, they're going to Electrickery. Okay, there go the birds. Electrickery, that card's for the birds. Electrickery again? Don't. Okay, they're going to Scred, Core Skyfisher. Yep. Now they have really good attacks. They've done it. They've turned the corner. Gee. Well, that was pretty good. Yep. And now if they can counter our Electricity, I feel like they just win. Oh, Prismatic Strands. Hello. Draw a card. Not a lot of live draws left in our deck. Besides Electricity. Like a forced through Electricity. Yep. YOLO. You forgot the backyard. I don't often do yards for my Sims houses. I feel like I should. Opponent will ponder. Level will think about it. Yep. Next game's gonna be breakneck pace, guys. Oh my goodness. 3 games to time. Longest stream, huh? Here they come. Here they come, the fairies. Can't do anything about fairies. Ninja? I will Strands a ninja. We'll go to 5. I feel like we don't have a lot of wiggle room here. Stormbound Geist. Fantastic. So that's, yeah. I feel like they might have it here. Prismatic Strands. Okay, sure. Your turn. Oh man, they found their Electricity first. I guess that's it. We only have 2. So they're bound to. I'm going to ponder. Indeed you will. Ponder the mysteries of the universe. Tell it. Sorry guys, I'm no Neil deGrasse Tyson. I can't take you on a wonderful journey around space. All right, Strands. We can also Strands on red, like if they have double bolt. We can Strands on red, which is nice. This will keep us alive for a second. We dig for our Electricities. We can counter those. We're just going to game 3. Pyroblast, not super relevant here. We can kill the first half of Stormbound Geist, but there's about it. Sack Relic, there goes Strands. This can be Bolt? No. Okay. Sure. Ponders. All right, keep going, guys. Keep going. Play fast, draw cards, play fast, play birds. Pick up artifacts, play birds, play artifacts, draw cards. Goes to attacks. Yes. All these things happen. Go to blocks. Can't block. Strands in blocks. You're gonna Spell Stutter. Pyroblast. Spell Stutter. Kind of need both sides of this thing. Will you counter the Pyroblast? It'll buy us another turn if they can't counter it. Strands resolves on blue. Unless they're like sitting on double bolt here and they're just waiting for us not to have Prismatic Strands. I thought we were off the Strands plan. Didn't we take Strands out of our deck? What's going on here, guys? Prophetic Prism. Dig. And there's no way to leverage our Electricity anymore. We've actually seen a fair amount of our deck. Like, it's really gonna have to resolve though. Pass the turn. I feel like they would have countered that. I guess if they just counter the Prismatic Strands, they win. Goes to attack. We're Hellbent. Prismatic Strands in the bin. Flashback Prismatic Strands? Go to blocks first. No blockers. Flash this back. Do you have a counter? Yes. Okay. GG's. GG's WP. I guess we go to 1. Bolt? Yeah. Okay. All right, guys, we're in game 3. Game 3 on the play. How are we gonna win this? I guess the Electricity would have been sick there. We should probably bring this in over a Journey. Journeys are pretty good against their Stormbound Geists, though. Probably better over like another Bolt. So I'll take another Bolt out. Probably a mistake. We might have been able to turn that around with the 3rd Electricity in our deck, but that's just like such a small percentage. I'd love to play first. Nice, sweet hand. Mulligan it. Pretty much a worse hand, but it has No, it's getting there. It's getting there. Top it. So let's just hope they don't have a ton of counter magic. We can start resolving spells early on. This Prophetic Prism is going to be key. So if they can't annul this or something, then we can maybe sneak a core Skyfisher through a spell stutter next turn, and just try to keep doing that. They're going to be playing fast, obviously. Yep. Sure. Sure. 9 cards in hand. And we got to get aggro with Skyfisher. Play Skyfisher. Pick up Prism. Play a land. Pick up a land. Last turn. Keep on keeping on. There goes Evolving Wilds. Alright, so here comes the removal spell for Skyfisher, but I feel like that'll at least put them off their aggro plan for a second, which is good for us. If they can counter this Prophetic Prism, we're in bad shape. Yep. But we'll leave up our removal for stuff. They're gonna ponder. Ooh. This is intense, guys. This is intense. The house is done. All right, just tell me what packs you have, and we'll see what we can do. All right, there's a fairy. It's hard. It's like greedy to do anything, to not do anything about it here. I'm going to cycle this away, and I guess we'll leave up removal for a possible ninja. Drawing a lot of lands here, gang. This is not how we win this game. I want to get an aggro with the Fairy Miscreant. Yep. You sure will. And is this going to be ninja? Here comes the ninja. Sure. Try to bolt ninja. So they also got a cantrip creature. We're going to journey that next turn, and hopefully we can like keep them off a decent board with the Electrickery. Getting rid of some of their interaction, which is... Oh, we have to journey this ninja. That sucks so bad. Okay, so let's journey the ninja. Play tap land. Last turn. Leaving Electrickery up, if they like develop a board, we might try to... Yeah, there's a Fairy Miscreant. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we can leave up Electrickery for... Oh, come on. They try to Spell Stutter or something? All right, so... Yeah. Turn comes back to us. Okay, there's Thraben Inspector. That's pretty good. So let's Thraben Inspector and see if they want to Spell Stutter. They can't Spell Stutter this anyway. Thraben Inspector resolves. Awesome. We will Battle Screech. Battle Screech. Battle Screech faster. Flashback Battle Screech. Hopefully they don't have their own Electrickery. I guess that would be kind of a blowout. But we can't really play around too much of that. Looks like they don't. That's good. I hope they just commit a bunch of fairies to the board here. Give us the win. Yes, commit the fairies. Stormbound Geist, okay. That's pretty good. I feel a lot safer Electrickerying now, though. I feel like getting a 2-for-1 is good enough. So we won't block these. We'd rather keep our fairies around, or keep our birds around. All right. Okay, so let's try to journey the Stormbound Geist. I feel like they've left up Dispel. Go to combat. Swing. Excuse my cat who attempts to tunnel through the wall to cover up the poop in the litter box. Swings. Let's draw a card. And Jukabog. You. Oh my god, I'm sorry, Ozzy. I'm trying to play fast. Oh no, my windows don't match. I have a pink bed with a blue chair and pink curtains. The worst. I can only imagine. I can only imagine the despair. I'm so sorry. In blocks, here comes Ninja. Okay, so... Yeah, so we will try to Pyroblast this. And maybe we'll get another fairy on board. I don't know if they're gonna play out another fairy here. Gonna gush, okay. Did you find it? Didn't. Oh, that's awesome. That's good. Okay, cool. Yeah, okay, cool. No problem. So if they had Dispel up there, that's where it would happen, I feel like. Do have 2 blue mana up. We'll see what they do with that. They're going to Brainstorm. Okay. 3 minutes on clock. Just uploaded to the gallery. Oh, okay. So am I locked out? Is this a pay to win? Is this a pay to win house? We don't really want to Electricity anyway. Well, we will now. Sure will now. There's 7 cards in hand. That's a little scary. All right, so let's Electricity. Oh, that was an awesome draw. Go to combat. Swing for 5. Got them on a 3-turn clock. Got a journey for their next blocker. Hopefully they don't find their own Electricity, or we are in trouble. But I guess they're on way less time than we are, so let's F6. There's Augur. Gonna look for a card. Don't be Electricity, please. Oh, they whiffed. Oh, Savage Beats. Preordains. Come on, 4-1 Dream. 4-1 Dream. 4-1 Dream. Preordains. Yes. All this happens. Lightning Bolt's a Thraben Inspector. Okay. Oh, this is precarious. They could turn the corner again. Play Thraben Inspector. At least you can block Augur. Draw a card. What do we find? I won't play another Battle Screech, I don't think. Okay, go to combat. I'm glad having a Bolt in hand, because I could just steal us a win at some point. Yeah, I think we're 2 bolts away from winning here. So I'm going to hold on to this Bolt until I absolutely need it. Opponent has not had great draws. Is this another Augur? Gushing, okay. Pretty good draw. We'll see what they find. Hopefully not Electricity. Electricity makes us look pretty bad here. They find a Relic, not fantastic, but it does cycle for them, which they do. Cycles away the graveyards. Yep. Plays another land. 4 lands on the battlefield. 8 cards in hand. Wow, they couldn't find anything? They're just gonna flash in blockers? I can't believe they wouldn't find anything. I think this is about an Electricity away from being a bamboozle. Cats and dogs, city living, get together, get to work. Oh man, okay, hold up. Can't read all that stuff. Attack with the birds. Are they going to Electric? They're gonna scred a bird, okay. But a 4. They're out of bolt range. Okay, pass the turn. I really don't want to run another Battle Screech into an Electricity. Like, that's just incorrect. Oh, you know what I should have done, though? Bolted them in the face to win the game. They're on 1 minute. Like, I don't really see this going that badly. This is going to be, like, Echoing Truth. Okay. So let's try to bolt you. Let's get this stack nice and greasy. I win if this resolves. You've got to have an answer. Yeah, Spell Stutter Sprite. Okay, sure. We're going to get a game out of it. 1 island untapped. We're going to Battle Screech, flashback Battle Screech. They've got to have more answers next turn. Oh, never mind. Okay, sweet. So let's try to Galvanic Blast you. Is this exactly Dispel? Like, don't. Oh my god, they're hanging in there. Battle Screech. Flashback Battle Screech. I will be on the deepest of tilts if they have more answers. Go ahead, opponent. Oh my god, 3 cards in hand. Luxury pack. I have a luxury pack too. That one's sweet. Backdoor, cool kitchen, perfect patio. That's all the goods. My goodness, that is lots of packs. Does it tell you what packs are used? Oh, we did it. We won. Okay, sweet.